Coach,
hey.
Hold on, let me get my 1-2 going. My back. Yep, I hear you, boy. I hear you. You back at home, huh? Hey, something is beeping like a something is
Hold
beeping.
on, I'm gonna get my let me get my headphones.
Yeah, get your headphone game right, mate.
You hear something beeping? I don't hear anything beeping.
Some sound like something is rubbing and shit. Yeah, it's on your side, definitely, because it just went down. Put your headphones on.
Hold on, let me get my headphones.
Yep. Let me get this shit popping on the PS5 so I can see the chat on YouTube. You feel me? Get the YouTube going. Oh yeah, to tap in, man. Let's let everybody tap in, man.
1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2.
Yep, there you go, Playboy. You on, Jack.
Cool.
Boom. Let me put this on the shit. Is it my shit? Let me plug my shit.
Yeah, because I don't hear any beeping or anything like that.
Yo. Yo, you hear me?
1 2 1 2. I hear you.
Well, you got somebody else the link? You got somebody else the link?
Yeah.
What was this?
They in there? Yeah.
Yep.
Brother Cam.
Put him in. Yeah, Cam, man. Let's get Cam up in there, man.
Oh,
Yo.
What's up, man?
Come on, man. Live from the DR, man.
Is that Cam or Diz?
That's Diz. Nigga, Diz in the building, mate.
What's up, Gooch?
What's going on, Diz? How you doing, man?
Hey, chilling, man.
Hey, you popped up right on time. We were supposed to have your ass on Friday, man.
and then also we still wanted to get you on TV, but he had got sick that day, bro. He got sick last Thursday.
Okay.
Oh, Mr. Tan?
Yeah, King. He got sick last.
Man, somebody's sound is fucked up, man. Gooch, can you cut off the shit in your background, please? If somebody got anything.
I don't have any background, but let's see. I'm gonna cut the mic off here.
I sound clear. I'm all right.
Yo. Yep, you sound straight.
1 2 1 2.
Yeah, Gooch, that's on your end with the technical shit.
Diz, can you hear anything when I turn the mic off?
Yeah, I can still hear everything. I can hear y'all clear. You sound.
Okay, let me go out.
You sound a little cloudy. You just sound a little cloudy.
Though. Okay. All right, let me see. 1 2 1 2. Let me see something. Can you hear me? I'm just gonna go out and come back in. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, go out and come back in.
What's up, yup?
Man, what's pop with it, Diz?
Hey, man, I'm chilling, man. Like I said, man, last time I seen you, bro, rest in peace to my nigga Gonzo, man.
Gonz, man, definitely, man. I'm mad I wasn't able to make the funeral, man.
Yeah, we was in Seattle. Y'all was performing. That nigga Tila had like the pajamas on and shit.
Hold on, they saying I sound muffled. Is it me?
No, you sound clear.
Okay, yeah, the Shaniqua just said something that I sound muffled. I'm like, okay.
But yeah, we was y'all was performing, man. That last time, man. I was. That ain't the last time I seen Gonzo. There you go. What's up, Gooch? What's up, Gooch?
Hey, wait. Welcome back. Well,
sound clear. Wait.
Hold on. Are you telling the story already, Diz?
I was just talking about the last time. Gonzo was right there. You know what I'm saying? What you sipping on?
It's time to activate.
We activate.
We gotta activate.
1 to 20 is activate.
I am fully aware of this. I know how y'all be getting down. You know what I'm saying?
Activate.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I ain't a drinker. You know what I'm saying?
Don't worry about it. We're drinking enough for you.
Hey, I got some cough syrup. Got a little cert.
That'll work. Take a shot.
Gooch, put both your headphones on. Because it's
Can you hear
hearing.
me?
The microphone
Can you
is
hear me?
catching
Can you
your
hear me?
headphones.
It is. Yo, yo.
Yeah, the mic is
Can
cool,
you hear me
but
now?
your headphones is bleeding into the mic.
They are. Let me turn this shit down. Let me see. Hold on.
That might be the volume.
What about now?
Yo, yo, yo.
How about now?
That's perfect. That's perfect.
Yo, yo, yo.
Keep it like that. That's perfect.
Okay, there we go.
Okay, cool.
Okay, cool.
All right. We all like shit, man. Let's get it going, fellas.
No, yeah, real quick little history though thing, because I know your history, Papa L. You know what I'm saying, my nigga Laquan. But me and Kenny, you know what I'm saying. We used to be in a group together, man. We was in a group called Minister Society, man. We was under Bobcat's wing, you know what I'm saying.
Oh shit.
And I was watching your show one time when Papa LQ was on here and he was telling the story about how when Mama said knock you out, beat got took from us. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I forgot. Yeah, it was y'all beat.
Yeah, when he said Diz and Eileen was mad, I'm the Diz he was talking about.
Oh wow.
Only reason why I was so mad because we had already recorded the song. People like my mama been bumping the song, you know, you got your homies and everything. And so then when people come without the shit with on the radio, man, they like, oh, fuck up. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, I was hotter than fish grease, boy, but it was all good. This is learning experience, you know what I'm saying? That shit, you know.
Bro, y'all had to whoa, what was y'all song called?
It went ba 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 ba. Who goes there? I'm King Diz from the Microphone Mafia. I'm here to put a stop to you. You know what I'm saying? It was like some like each rapper knocked on the door. It go boom 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 boom, and then Bobcat would go, "Who goes there?" And then he'd be like, "I'm Papa LQ from," you know what I'm saying? And then
okay.
And shit, you know what I'm saying?
That's history.
Okay, Diz, I have a question. Did LL have the same energy you guys had? So you think he heard it and tried to match the same energy?
No, I'm 100% for sure. No, he just gave him that raw beat. I don't think nothing. It wasn't no. It was totally. It sounded totally different. Like, you know what I'm saying? No.
Okay.
No, and it was like a posse cut. It was like that song was like our posse song. You know what I'm saying? That was one of them. You know, ba 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 ba. Who goes there? You know what I'm saying? The next person from the Microphone Mob. You know, Bobcat was one of them. He one of them. Like Bobcat, bro, used to be like, man, when we do shows, we gonna have niggas over here shooting dice in the corner on the floor, and then you gonna have somebody gonna come out on a low rider bike. You know, I'm talking about, man, this was before any of them Snoop shows and all that shit. Bobcat had that vision of just some other kind of shit, bro.
He was very theatrical.
Yeah, he really groomed us in this, man. That's why Papa LQ and just me and just everybody else that broke off from Bob Deadly Threat came from Bobcat, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like motherfuckers like Threat.
Wow.
Threat, Mr. Tan, Miss Toy, all of us was Microphone Mafia at one time. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, bro, like, that shit shaped us.
So Kenny Kingpin was Microphone Mafia too?
Microphone Mafia, bro.
Before he blew up with the Black Power shit, he was Microphone Mafia.
Microphone, man.
Wow.
Before the Koofies, before we was looking like Lakim Shabazz and shit around that.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, bro, we was Microphone Mafia.
What was LQ shit called?
We was Minister Society. We was a group called Minister Society.
Before the movie.
Before the movie. Shout out to the TWINZ. You know what I'm saying?
What was LQ first song called? It was like Power to the, what was it?
Yeah, it was like some powers.
Now it's the beat turn.
Now it's a beat turn. Now it's a beat turn.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Everybody wise up.
Niggas doing all the house dancing and shit. Niggas house dancing like a motherfucker with the Zulu shit on.
Yeah.
The beads, the Zulu beads and shit.
My days.
No, it show that
Yeah,
niggas came in the
man.
game, like, and then for niggas to come in the game and still be relevant through all these different eras. You know what I mean? Because I call it different eras and evolutions of hip hop. You know what I mean? We was all positive in the 80s, you know what I mean? 90s came, late 80s, 90s came, we went to the gangster shit, you know what I mean? Fucking the 2000s came, niggas got into the speed rap and all the harmonizing rap and shit, everybody singing and shit.
Facts.
And yeah, 2005s, we got into all the Waynes and shit, and the juke, like the 50 cents and shit, bring up like DMX, all the shit. So every evolution of hip hop, we still here, bro. That's a salute, man, a salute, because I know a lot of our brothers that we came up with back in the day that they hung it up. They doing, you know, other
They
things in
gone.
life. Yeah, they doing other things in life, you know.
Yeah.
And my story,
Yeah, man.
my story took a turn from there too,
Did
because I
Dizzle
never
soap,
I
Dizzle
never
soapbox in this motherfucker, man. Shout out Steel, man.
shout
He
out to
said
the
this.
look,
He
he said
said.
I'm
He
100.
said.
He
He
know, he
said.
know.
He say Threat was microphone mafia too, man. He know.
Right? If you know me, you know Threat, you know Microphone Mafia, you know Bobcat, you know I know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm
Off
saying?
top.
And shit, but my shit took a little different turn because I never put out a whole full body of work. I never put out a whole album. I songs and shit on Spotify, Apple Music, iTunes, and all that shit, but I never dropped a whole body of work. And then, so when back in the days when I was, you know, from the Microphone Mafia stuff, and we kind of fell out with Bobcat and went our separate ways, I fell under Dre wing. You know what I'm saying? So when I felt, because I
Right.
grew up with Jinx. Jinx is the one that put me on. So shout out to Jinx, man.
Shout out to Jinx, nigga.
Yeah, anytime I talk on any platform, I got to go back to the beginning. It all started with Jinx. You know? So Jinx
Right.
was. You said what? I thought you said
No,
something.
right.
Never mind what Goose saying, man. Goose be over there fiddling and faddling with shit, man. Continue with the story, man. Jinx was really hooked with Dre at that time, right?
Yeah, because you see, yeah. So it was a
Cube,
rap.
really, yeah.
It was a rap contest with the World Class Wrecking Crew. I heard that shit on KDAY, little young dude sitting in front of my building on a big ass boombox radio. You know, homies breakdancing in the front. You know what I'm saying? Rap contest at Skateland USA in Compton. You know what I'm saying? World Class Record Crew. The winner gonna win a record deal. I tell this lady upstairs that was now my auntie. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, hey. You know what I'm saying? Because she was like, oh, I'll drive y'all out to Compton. Whoop, whoop, your mama gonna let you go. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Mom's gonna let us go. We go out to Compton that night. We get in the rap contest. Jinx is the dude who got the paper that they like, you next, you so and so next, and like that. So long story short, man, we didn't win the contest because a blood nigga won the fucking contest because we was at Skateland, and everybody know that's home cooking. You know what I'm saying? So when they was like doing the little Apollo shit, like over R2, me and my homeboy was like a little Run DMC with the fresh Adidas sweatsuit on with the little Run DMC hats. We was like a young little Adidas Run DMC rapping over like Paul Revere instrumentals or something like that. And then fucking the blood nigga, he wasn't even that tight, bro. That nigga wasn't even that. That nigga wasn't even that tight. They put their hand over that nigga head. Nigga, them bloods was like, whoa, made all that noise. So the nigga won. Jinx come up to me after the contest. Man, y'all little niggas is dope. Start coming to my house. I'm gonna start making beats instead of y'all rapping over them instrumentals. That's how my relationship became with Jinx. So when I started going over that fool house at that time, kicked out his house in Compton and started living with Jinx. Cube is 2 houses down. You know what I'm saying? On the same,
Right.
all NWA just started. That's you feel me? That's the America's Most Wanted. The whole all that I seen all that whole in I seen. I remember Dre coming to the house and we sitting there and he like, nigga, listen to this new song, like playing Express Yourself. And I'm like, man, this nigga,
Wow.
like I remember them days. I remember like, come on, man, niggas gonna do a show tonight. NWA gonna do a show tonight, nigga. Just come on, all right, come on, nigga. This true story, nigga. We backstage just before Cube Cube ain't got no bread yet. He ain't never get no bread from NWA really like that. That one no check, whatever. But my mom gave me the big the hollow, the big ass Run DMC rope. You know what I'm saying? Niggas used to get from the swap meet. But I had the one that go shing 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 shing. That motherfucker make noise when you walk type shit. It was super hollow.
Right.
But it was you can either get the gold ones or you can get them motherfuckers that was dip. My shit was the dip. My shit was dip.
Dipped in what this shit called? It was some shit called like they had some like electro shit, like electroplated or some shit. Your shit was electroplated. Your shit was gonna stay.
Nigga, hey, but true story. I had like this is what my relationship was with Jinx and Cube and them like that. We backstage, Cube talking about, nigga, let me use your chain. You know what I'm saying, for the show. I let the nigga use the chain. I let the nigga use my chain. Everybody know Cube back in the day, that nigga had hang time on his curl, right?
Don't talk about this.
Get my chain done, nigga.
Nigga do the show. I remember that shit. My first NWA show, just like leaving the house with them niggas, going to, you know, seeing this shit. Easy pulled out the starter pistol on stage. He shot, pow, pow. I shot, boom, 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 boom. He shot the shot. Nigga, people going crazy. I'm like, I remember this fucking shit's changing my life, bro. This is like, they my homies. I'm with them, but you know, I'm like, damn. I'm seeing like, I'm capable of doing this kind of shit too. Feeling like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't feel like I'm on the other side. I feel like I'm one of these niggas.
Hold on, man. Rewind.
Wow.
EAZY-E used to come on stage with a starter pistol and shoot that motherfucker.
Yeah.
Doing the show routine.
You remember that song?
Yeah.
Shot, pow, pow.
I shot. In other words, I smoked his ass.
That line here, he came out like this. It went. He shot, pow, pow on the record, and then Yellow would stop the record, pew, and then it go, nigga, I shot, boom, 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 boom. Nigga, the crowd be like, oh, like, you go crazy, bro. You go nuts.
Nigga, what?
And then the music come back on, and then be like, as you can see, I cold smoked his ass, and that shit just come back on rock.
Bro, I thought Onyx was the first niggas to shoot a gun on stage.
Facts.
I thought. No, it was easy.
It was easy, bro.
Wow.
Fire marshal used to have to be there. The fire marshal had to be there.
I don't even know if it was Onyx. I think it was Onyx. Yeah, it was Onyx. Or was it Mob D?
The real gun, though, I think, that day.
Sticky had a real gun?
Yeah, he had a real pistol.
And he busted that motherfucker and then like, bah! Why they perform?
Yeah, but no, Easy was the one that pulled that pistol out on it. But Q gave me my chain back, bro. And about a week later, the back of my shit was silver. All this
all the electroplate went off. That Jericho juice.
Oh, nigga.
I was the original two-tone, nigga. My shit was two-tone, nigga. That shit was silver to gold.
All right, Gooch, what's your cash app? Gooch, put your cash app on the screen.
5150.
We gotta get you some new headphones,
man. It's on my name.
A mic or something,
Ain't
bro.
that nigga, these are great headphones.
No, we gotta get you a mic.
This is great.
Get you a mic, bro. Like that shit sound muffled, and every cough and sniff you make, we hear it like in 3D.
Are you sure?
Bro, every cough you make, we hear it in 3D, like every little.
Hold on, man.
Like, we hear that shit like in 4K.
Hold on, let me mute it. Hold on, go ahead.
Mail, bro.
Go ahead.
Throw one in the mail, bro.
Oh, it's all good. No, just send that shit to Gooch. Do they got mics on it? Send that shit to Gooch, man. For real, man. We gonna get this nigga a GoFundMe. I mean, a cash app. Get this nigga a mic and some headphones, man. The goddamn mic is, boy, nigga,
I shit, man. Oh, but my claim to fame on the West Coast, bro, is I end up ghostwriting for EAZY-E though. You know what I'm saying?
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Shut up.
So when Death Row was about to start up, I was under Dre wing. It was me, Eileen, and Admiral D. Admiral D was that fake Jamaican motherfucker that was on Always Into Something. You know?
Right. At the Admiral D into something. Dude,
I used to hate that nigga, man. That nigga was my group, but I used to hate that nigga, man. Cause I didn't like that nigga because he was a fake Jamaican.
He was the first Idol Joe. Rest in peace, Idol Joe. He was the first Idol Joe.
But like Idol Joe was really Jamaican.
Really Jamaican though. Facts.
So why not? Let's have a nigga like Idol Joe in our group, bro. I don't want this fucking nigga in our group. When somebody gonna find out this nigga when we not rapping, this nigga like, hey dude, hey fucking dude, hey man, hey Gooch, hey yuck, hey bro. You know what I'm saying? Dude, you'd be like, man, what the fuck?
Hold on. This the nigga that's doing the Jamaican shit, like talking like a white boy?
Admiral D was a man. I don't want to go into his.
He probably was a surfer.
He was, bro.
I'm lying. This nigga was a surfer.
I'm just saying he was like, hey, you would have been surprised that that motherfucker could rap. How much heavy metal shit he listened to. Like,
okay.
He like that gone. Like,
where was he from? What area was he from?
What?
What area was he from?
He lived in like Burbank.
Oh yeah, he Valley motherfucker.
Hey,
okay.
Man, don't be talking shit about Burbank, bro. That was the first place I lived when I moved out.
No. But that ain't the first place you grew up at, bro.
Nah, hell nah. I'm East Oakland, man. Ville, baby. Ville. You know what? That was the second place. The first place I moved was Culver City, right next to the Fox Hill Mall. I could walk to the Fox Hill Mall.
Oh yeah, that was cool.
You stayed in the Heathers?
What'd you say?
I know that was cool.
The Heathers?
I was in one of them. You
the
know,
building
them
was called the
apartment
Heathers.
complexes. Yeah, all them.
Yeah.
I was right up the street from the gas station that the BMF nigga owned. That was my name.
Yeah, okay. I know exactly where you were.
Not the gas station. I mean the wash.
Okay.
What was called? The car wash. It was a car wash.
By that Toys R Us, huh? By that Toys R Us?
No, nigga, at the bottom of fucking.
Nah, he going the other way.
At the bottom, on the when you buy where Magic Johnson owned all the apartments at. Where the 7-Eleven is at, where the M&M's is at.
Where you going up to the movie?
Where the M&M's is at.
Right.
Where the 7-Eleven and the 7-Eleven parking lot there, Magic
Johnson. You have
a
7-Eleven. You got
and then the Palms. You got the Palms Apartments. Go further down where the gas station and the car wash is at. Make it right up that street, and that's me.
And the storage.
Right past the storage, right past that shit. I'm right up there, nigga, right on through there.
You make a right, and you're right there at the spot. Yep.
Exactly. Right at the Speezak.
God, man. That boy Admiral D, man, I didn't like that dude, man. I had homies. Y'all Divine Styler. You remember Divine Styler?
Hell yeah.
You remember Cockney O'Dyer? You know, some motherfucking Cockney used to be in the group. See, I had homies like Cockney. Still Jamaican, man. Why we don't got Cockney in the group, man? I used to be like, nah, man, I don't like this motherfucker. I didn't even see what Dre seen in that motherfucker.
So Dre made the group.
Dre, no. Okay, Eileen, after Papa LQ went and started doing what he started doing, me and Eileen stayed together. Then Eileen's bright ass.
That was your dog.
To replace him with motherfucking this Admiral D motherfucker. So we had
so LQ got replaced with Admiral D.
Yeah, so then Dre got wind Admiral D somehow. I don't know how the fuck, whatever. Comes back around. I'm about to put y'all three motherfuckers out on my new label. All right, what's the name of the label? The label gonna be called Future Shock. Say Future Shock Records. He said, yeah. So that's when Suggs turned around and say, nigga, we not gonna call this shit no motherfucking Future Shock Records. Nigga, Future Shock Records sound like a disco label or some shit. Like nigga, nigga, I know we in the Gower building, nigga, on the Solar building, nigga, over here with these old ass nigga Dick
Kawanga
West and all these old ass niggas, but Future Shock Records, nigga, he was like, no. He was like, nigga, we're gonna call this shit Death Row. Boom, long story short.
Wow.
Nigga Snoop and them start coming up there. Now, mind you, that it's me, Ali, and under Dre wing first. You know what I'm saying? So ain't nothing transpired. Ain't no dog pound. Ain't no nothing. Ain't none of this. So the name goes from Future Shock to Death Row. When that shit comes with these motherfucking contracts. Henry Black Butler from Rolling 60s used to be my manager back in the days. You know what I'm saying? Loud Records Black. You know what I'm saying? Leah Butler,
right.
Empire shit. black. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that nigga and Suge never really did kind of get along just on being Crip and Blood, you know, Slob, Rickett, them niggas would play with each other all the time, but it would never get serious, you know what I'm saying? But then you could tell them niggas like that not playing. The contracts came, the nigga would not change the contracts. Suge like, y'all gonna roll with this shit or bounce, nigga. So we was like, nigga, we out of here. So when we bounce, that's when I get a call from Bobcat talking about, nigga, you ain't fucking with Dre and Suge and them no more. Like, nah, we ain't fucking with that shit. Snoop and them came in, you know what I'm saying? Niggas was ready, thirsty, hungry, they ready to do it. But
And they said that Snoop and them come from Black Superman, from
Hutch in it.
above the law.
Hutch,
Above
yep.
the law.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I believe it, brother. And then motherfucking
And cocaine.
cocaine too. Yep. Fucking so when we leave, Bobcat calls me and say, nigga, Easy need help over here at Ruthless. You know what I'm saying? Y'all with that shit, come over here. So I go to Ruthless. I start busting for Easy. Easy like, okay, you, BG Knockout, and Drayster can help me out on this little song. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna diss the shit out them niggas. Whoopty woo woo. I say, hold up. I say, stop right there. Because when I left, I just started meeting Snoop and we was being cool and shit. And I didn't have no beef with that nigga. Nigga, this is flat top days. You know what I'm saying? Corrupt. I used to be
this is flat top, deep cover Snoop, nigga.
Exactly, bro. And then like Battle Cat is my homie. I used to be in that garage. I know the flat top Corrupt. You know what I'm saying? I know them niggas. I'm not about to diss. Man, I'm not about to diss this shit. So I tell Easy, I said, man, I'm not gonna do this shit, bro. This ain't gonna work. This gonna be a fake diss. I don't want no parts of it. He said, okay, nigga, just you push the pen. You push your pen. And when the smoke clear, when all this shit is over, I put your shit out on Ruthless. So now I'm a little nigga. I'm 18, nigga. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? I'm in the game.
So hold on. You showed your loyalty from knowing niggas. Now this is the nigga that's about to give you a bag, my nigga. Right. And you went against the grain, like, yo, man, I know them niggas, man. I'm not a part of this, bro. Right. Like, was that your loyalty with Dre? You know what I mean? Because of all the shit that Dre done did for you, or was it more about just meet Snoop?
It was two things. It was the loyalty of, damn, like I didn't leave that motherfucker going, man, fuck Dr. Dre. I never said that, bro. I never had that feeling against that man. You know what I'm saying? Jinx is like my people's. You know what I'm saying? So I would never go against that. Going against Dre would feel like going against Jinx to me. You know what I'm saying?
Right. The same nigga, right.
Yeah, that would feel weird. That's like, man, damn, why you gonna bang on a homie and the homie with me type shit? You know what I'm saying? Type shit.
Right.
And then fucking another thing is, I'm from Central Los Angeles. I'm not from Compton. I say I'm from South Central Los Angeles very loosely because I was born in Omaha, Nebraska. You understand what I'm saying?
Hey,
but
shout out the Nebraska tap in.
That's New Year's Street tonight.
But see,
Goose, nigga, we getting you a headphones and motherfucking mic. Boy, that shit sound horrible, bruh. Horrible, bruh. Shit.
Second grade, I moved to LA. Okay.
Right.
So I was in my brain as an MC, all I was thinking was, nigga, Easy, if I get to dissing these niggas gonna they're gonna be like your Cornhusker, corny horn, they gonna go on nigga, they gonna try to pick, you ain't from Compton, they gonna go for everything. I'm like, nigga, I can't ride with y'all niggas. Y'all niggas is a Compton car. Pulling the outside nigga, you can't recreate and bring LA Ice Cube into Compton and just try to make me gonna be accepted by Compton. I just didn't feel that shit. I was like, this ain't gonna work. And that nigga just he quickly said, all right, just push the pen, my nigga. And that's how I ended up writing I wrote a song for that nigga called 24 Hours to Live. It's on YouTube, SoundCloud, or whatever the fuck. But Tamika ended up putting that motherfucker out like a year after he died, or 2 years after he died. You know what I'm saying? Because so what happens is I'm ghostwriting for Easy at the time. I meet Pac. I meet Pac at that time. That nigga Pac was working on the Thug Life album. He don't got no Outlaws, nothing of that. He still got the niggas off of
Big Psych. He got Big Psych. He got all the niggas from LA.
LA niggas, right? You know what I'm saying? And so Pac, he hear me busting, you know, they do the little, they niggas. I remember the night I met the nigga had on overalls with no shirt. He didn't have no shirt on with them dicky overalls, and he stuck his hands in the pockets right there. And that nigga had 2 little 380s. I don't know how that, where that, like, the inside of the overalls had like little pockets in them or something. In there just perfectly. And he put 2 little 380s on the table. And another thing I remember about Pac, he rolled up some weed. He lit that motherfucker. He passed that motherfucker. That blunt started going around the room. That nigga rolling up another blunt. He starts smoking that motherfucker. And then he just walks out of that chain of that cipher of that brain. He back to the board. He back over there. Nigga, play this. Pull that song up. Whoop. You see what I'm saying? That nigga, I don't know if he smoked with niggas or he didn't, but that nigga did not, that blunt didn't come back to him. He don't, that's the room blunt. That blunt go to the room, and then that other blunt, he just got to walking around. It was like, pull that shit up. Whoop-de-whoop. You know what I'm saying? And I kind of noticed that shit.
That's that energy, man. If you a spiritual nigga, man, you could slap a nigga hand, let alone smoke a blunt and get a nigga energy, bro.
Right,
bad aura. You know what I mean? So he didn't want none of that shit in this aura, period.
Man, bro, I peeped that kind of shit at that young age, and I just, them little habits was like, okay, I understand. Yeah, man, fuck all that. Like, if you got that, you ain't, nigga, if you sitting there with, you ain't no nigga that's like, man, I only got a dub sack. You got a dub sack, and this nigga only pass this shit to dub sack, nigga. Nah, these niggas, you got a couple of zones and zips, nigga. Roll that motherfucker up 2 or 3 to the room, nigga. But y'all ain't about to. I'm good. You know, you could Bishop Don Juan that motherfucker if you want to.
That's what I've been doing.
You feel me? You feel what I'm saying? You feel me? Like, shit, man. Like, so, man, it's a long story short with that. I goes on with that, man, and I start fucking with Pac. He heard me. He was like, bro, you can come fuck with the Thug Life album. It's just my homies getting on the shit. I was like, all right, I'm hype. So now I'm feeling like I'm about to have a record deal with Ruthless. After the smoke cleared with the battle, I'm about to be fucking with this nigga Tupac. I'm in. I'm just right here. Raz Cash used to be my dancer back in the days.
Hold up, Big Swole up. Raz Cash was your dancer, nigga?
Yeah.
Oh man, we got Big Cam in this motherfucker too. Cam about to tap in too, man. This is a motherfucker.
Brother Cam, bro.
This is the Mount Rushmore, man.
Cam, what's up, brother?
Man, I see the G's in the building.
Hey man, salute to the Don, man. Cam, what's up with it, OG?
Oh man, I'm just a fan, man. I want to carry somebody turntables. How can I roll with y'all?
This nigga crazy, man.
Ain't nobody in the rap game got a cleaner white t-shirt than Brother Cam, brother.
Oh,
hey man, it should be a Cam t-shirt, man. I know them ain't pro clubs you've been wearing all your life.
Yes, they was. Actually, I got a gray one on that. This is like an undershirt. Yeah, man. We made him a lot of money.
Man,
so Cam, was you around this? So this around when Ice Cube leaves NWA, right? So Cam, you come in. How did you and Ice Cube link up?
We linked up through Solo, my homie Solo from 1180s. I don't want to go into that, but yeah, my homie, Solo,
right?
Yeah, Cam and Solo. He Franklin on Grand Theft Auto now. You know what I'm saying?
Big Frank,
Frank on Grand Theft Auto. So Solo put that together along with my homie Lil D from his same neighborhood, and he hooked me up with his homie from another one of his homies, Big Jess and Mo Like from Watts, and they was already messing around a little bit behind the scene, trying to put together some artists like my homie homegirl Ebony from UG from Underground. So they already knew him, from growing up or whatever. And he had just, like you said, left from NWA. From NWA, and working on either Kill That Wheel or something like that. And he was saying, I'm trying to go solo. And he went solo. I'm trying to start my own label called Street Knowledge. So, the homie Solo kind of plug that up.
So boom, you link with Q. You heard about all the history, the NWA shit, man. You rapping. How did he discover you rapping, my nigga? Like, okay, Solo. Like, okay, you and Solo doing y'all thing. Y'all the hottest niggas. Y'all the hottest niggas in the city. Like, what's going down? Like, nigga, you doing battles or like how you got tapes you passing out? You out the trunk? How did you get your buzz to where Ice Cube heard about you?
Yeah, we had our own little street money or whatever. So we was putting my little project together. I had an album that I put together with the homie Jess, from Waterwheel, from Watts, from he had a label called Waterwheel Records. So it was street money. We was doing our street thing, and I don't know how the subject came across, or about Cube or whatever, but one of the homies, was like, yeah, he said he was looking for something such and such. So we just happened to be in the same studio at the same time one day at Echo Sound. Remember Echo Sound in Los Feliz? Yeah, so we was working on my stuff. He was over there working on, like I said, I don't know if it's Kill That Will, whatever he did right after Kill That Will. And he said, I got an artist named Yo-Yo, and I'm putting another a group together, this and that, you know what I'm saying? Because after he heard what we was doing, like, man, I want to mess with y'all, man. I want to mess with y'all. So it was a whole little clique. But I was the only rapper in the clique. So that's how that really happened. We was at Echo Sound. He heard some of the stuff we was working on, and shit. He was like, man, I want to mess with you. So that was the beginning of it right there. Uh-oh, I can't hear you.
My bad. I had myself on mute. The Boys in the Hood soundtrack. How you landed?
Say that one more time, because the audio is tripping.
The Boys in the Hood soundtrack. How you land that? How you land that? Yeah, how you land that every single weekend?
It was. You said Boys in the Hood soundtrack. How did you land that? How did that come? How did that come across?
It's like a delay now.
That's good shit, man. This is nigga shit, man.
Yeah, that came from the Boys in the Hood soundtrack. Came from me and Q, kicking it in, like I let him hear, stuff that I was writing on or whatever, and I think that might have been a song I didn't do yet, or something I was working on like that. But then he was like, we just finished this movie, because that's when we linked up, when he just had wrapped from filming with John Singleton, filming the movie, and they was looking for some scoring for it, so they had let us see the movie, and they let us see it like the rough cut without no music or whatever. I was embarrassed. Like, that was the wackest movie I ever seen. I was like, to me, I was like, this is terrible. This is gonna flop. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't understand.
Bro, hold on. You did not like Boys in the Hood, nigga. We can't let you say that, nigga. Yeah. This is before Menace to Society.
Yeah, I'm just telling you straight up. It was terrible, but I didn't understand that music is what makes a movie, like scoring and all that. So I was looking at all of it without no music. So you was
just looking at it raw. Yeah,
it was just. So
yeah, looking at it raw look crazy. The acting is weaker and everything.
Everything. It's terrible.
If it ain't got no music on it, bro, I seen movies with no music on it, and that shit look, the acting be horrible, bro.
It's horrible.
I know when he did this, you probably was like, "Oh, this ain't gonna make it."
I was embarrassed. I was putting my head down all throughout the movie, like, this shit is never gonna work. Like, I kind of didn't even want to be a part of it. It was that terrible to me.
But that music,
I didn't know that's how. I didn't know that's how movies work. Like,
So hold on, man. The scene where the blood nigga go hard on Ice Cube, they got the low riders and shit. He pulled the gat out. That was horrible. That still was horrible.
That was horrible. Like, that's why I literally, like, I was like, man, I gotta make something to jazz that part up, because that was the scene where every single weekend, like where my music went. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So,
right.
But then once I heard everything else, like Tony, and Money Love and everybody else, I was like, oh, see, this what music do. Like this, oh, okay. Okay.
You gotta have that music, man. It's
Man.
like the Pac movie. If it didn't have the Pac music in that movie, that shit would have been horrible.
Man.
Period. Horrible. Straight up. Shout out to LT Hutton. They put that shit together with the music. They was fighting to get that music, nigga.
Right.
That's why it took so long for the music, the movie to come out. Whose shit is doing the Pac-Man shit? Somebody's shit is gobbling.
Yeah, that's what I'm hearing. That's what you sound super low, and I don't know if it's me. Is it me?
Clear. Now you sounded louder. Whatever you just did, you sounded louder.
Let me put my gain up if I
Hey,
sound low.
Shout out to your brother, man. How's your brother, man? Your brother, man. Hey, that Black Fist, that song was hard, bro.
Oh, young bro, my little brother, yeah.
Young bro, yeah, that song was hard. That Black Fist, something that Raise Your Fist or something came out about 2 years ago or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit was hard.
My little bro.
How he? That brother all right? He all right? You doing all right?
Yeah, he doing good. I can't even hear y'all, man.
Hold on, bro.
I can't even hear y'all.
Do you got a fish tank or something? I think it's Diz. Let me see about mute Diz right quick. Nah, I still hear the fish shit. Is it me?
I got a fish tank.
Yeah, that sounds.
That nigga said, "Do I have a fish tank?"
Sound like somebody about to get electrocuted. Somebody dropped their radio in the bathtub. Somebody about to die on this one.
It's gone.
It ain't me.
Nah, it's still going.
I unplugged my whole mic and this shit still sound like nigga under the sea, under the sea, under the sea, under the sea, under the sea. Nigga, who the Gooch? Is that you? The Gooch is muted.
Yeah, let me mute myself, man.
Is that better?
Yeah. I don't hear it. You hear it? I don't hear it. I don't hear nothing.
Yeah, I hear it. I'm muting my mic and I still hear it.
You still hear it?
I'm a tap off and come back on because it might be me. Because y'all wasn't hearing it before I came, right?
Do it sound better without the mic?
Hey, you know, that's crazy, man. You know, it's crazy. It's shit like that too, man. I used to just always see Cam in passings. You know what I'm saying? Like me and Cam, I used to always see Cam in passing. You know what I'm saying? Just passing. Different studios and shit like that. Just coming in. He was coming in, I was going out, coming in and coming out, something like. Oh, I've been knowing Cam for years, bro.
Bro, can y'all hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay, perfect. Okay, cool. I think it was probably my mic.
I don't hear that noise no more. Your mic sound low now.
Yeah, I gotta let me turn it up. Boom, boom, settings, audio, boom.
I don't
hear me now?
Yeah, I hear you
now. Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Let's add Cam. Cam, we good?
Yeah, that's way better there.
Clear.
Yeah, I think it was my mic. I was the fuck up the whole time, man. That goddamn mic I had plugged up. It's fucking shit up, man. My bag, man. I'm blaming everybody else, man. Gooch, you got a good headphone.
That nigga said I had a fish tank and shit.
Yeah, like I said, it sounds like somebody's getting electrocuted up there, man.
That mic, goddamn microphone, fucked me up.
Just because I live on fish.
Yeah, hey, everybody that was gonna send me the money, send it to Yuck Mouth now.
Yeah, I gotta buy a new mic. That motherfucker sound crazy.
Oh, it's a little feedback now. Somebody echoing.
Let me see. I might be too loud.
Unplug your headphones.
I took my headphones off.
There you go.
You hear me now?
Yeah, you're right. It was you, Gooch.
Okay, so the movie is horrible. You still make every single weekend, man. That end up being one of the dopest tracks on the soundtrack, my nigga. After the finished project, after the movie come out, you work on your album.
Who sound like a rat?
Crackling property, man.
Gooch, move your
It's
mic.
not me.
Who shit is doing that?
might be me. It might be me. You know, them folks, you know, love it. Yeah, my jack.
I think it's the haters, man. I don't know, man. I mean,
yeah, because that shit sound like a rat is eating like the wires.
What the fuck is going on? Let me see. Okay, everybody is unmuted. Boy, all right. I'm echoing.
Yeah.
No.
All right, let me mute my.
Clear as motherfucker. I hear echo. That shit quiet.
Can everybody hear everybody?
I can hear me. I heard you, Gooch.
Okay. I mean, the show must go on. Let's go.
Yeah, it's clear. That shit sound clear right now.
It sound horrible. I mean,
In the face.
There go the rats again, man. All right, man. We just got to deal with it, man.
In the famous words of Yuck or Lee Black. This motherfucker.
I was muted. And the shit still.
Yeah, I don't know where that shit's coming from.
And nigga said replay.
Who's echoing?
I don't know. Hold on, man.
This shit is wild.
I'm gonna tap out.
Gooch, turn off the device you got in the background.
I have nothing on in the background.
Look, I'm about to mute my shit.
I have absolutely nothing on in the background.
Yo.
1 2 1 2.
Let me mute my shit.
Okay, Dismo, say something. Say something, Diz.
Mic check 1 2 1 2.
Okay, you clear. 1 2 1 2. Y'all hear me? Am I clear?
He's clear right now.
Okay.
Do you hear echo?
I don't hear echo.
It's Diz.
You heard an echo?
Yeah, nigga, it's you.
Then I hear you echo.
Okay, Diz, how loud is your mic right now?
How about now? Let me see. My shit. Watch, I'm gonna mute my shit. How about now?
You sound good to me.
This shit is wild, bro. How's nigga shit echoing?
He echoing.
It might be the powers to be, man.
Hey, I'm gonna tap out.
No, you good.
You sure?
Tap out, then tap back in.
I'm tap back up, tap back on.
Okay.
All right.
That's just crazy. We never had this problem before.
Niggas talking real shit.
Is Cam in the back? Cam backstage?
It's still echoing.
That's crazy. Hold on. I'll even tap out. Hold on.
Let me see. Tap out. Yo. I don't hear no echo. Cam, what up?
man, I had to get on the laptop. I get on the iMac. I hear you loud and clear now.
Yeah, somebody echoing, man. And it ain't me, man. Straight up. It ain't the kid, man. Serious. You feel me? These niggas with these devices, man. Shit.
Man.
You know?
But
so,
yeah.
you and Solo work on the next album.
Uh-huh.
What make you leave the label after dropping your first solo album?
I think COINTELPRO, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, for real. I ain't even hardly lying. Like, but personally, it was expectations wasn't met. You know, I was doing personal stuff for my brother. You know what I'm saying? Like I put him on. You know, he put me on the music thing, and I put him on the certain type of brotherhood type thing or whatever, a little army situation or whatever. So when it came to my first album, I didn't feel like it got no promotion or no push. I wasn't a part of no tours or no, nothing like that. And along with, because it wasn't really no effing, but I seen, my bros or whatever, rest in peace, Shorty from the Lynch Mob.
Off top.
Yeah. So I saw, you know, we would be having conversations, and you know, they was feeling like disgruntled about certain things, and you know, I'd be feeling their pain, and I'd be, you know, trying to take up for them, but Cube had a point. He was like, you know, you know, you write your own stuff, you know what I'm saying? You can, like, you came with your own such and such, but you know, he's like, I created the lynchman. I wrote their concept and they this and that and a lot of their stuff. So, you know, so anyway, he was feeling like, you know, his thing at that time was like, you know, niggas is ungrateful. Your mic is muted. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah.
We hear you.
So his thing was like, you know, niggas is ungrateful or whatever, you know, because he used to kind of vent to me about them, and they'd vent to me about him, a little thing or whatever. So, but based on what, you know, what I saw, the advantages and benefits that he was able to, you know, it wouldn't, in my opinion, it wouldn't have hurted him to look out this kind of way or look out that kind of way. And if you find in the West Coast, a lot of these cliques and camps or the moguls or whatever, they artists in they camp all have that similar complaint. Like, you got 50 million, 100 million, 200, whatever, you know what I'm saying? And you paying for hoes, and like, you know, I ain't saying our camp or whatever, but you got enough money to, you know, to treat, you know, such and such, but your actual soldiers, you know what I'm saying, ain't getting took care of or whatever. So I wasn't kind of feeling that. He wasn't doing me that way, but I kind of was taking up for their situation. And then I seen something like,
Your mic was muted. Yep.
Yeah, we couldn't even hear you, yo.
Mic back up and get headphones back up and get this shit going. Let me bring my brothers back in. Can y'all hear me now? Can you hear me now? Can y'all hear a nigga now? Put the thumbs up if you can hear a nigga. Back on now. Okay, let everybody else come back on. Add the screen. Add the stream. Add the stream.
There you go.
All right, we on, nigga.
That was your fucked up mic too.
Nah, I think when I add the multiple streams, I have to have the microphone on. I can't do the microphone through the fucking tablet when multiple people is on. That's what I noticed. Okay, Cam.
Well, a lot of people got it Radio Shack back in the day don't work now.
Hey, fuck you, nigga. Your headphones don't work, nigga.
If that shit say Motorola, that shit don't work anymore.
Hey, bro, this is not a Motorola, nigga. Cam, man.
Brother Cam, you were saying something about your situation, brother.
Nah, he was saying why he split from Street Knowledge. You know what I mean? Basically, you know what I mean, he was talking to his brothers, you know what I mean, and other rap groups that was on Ice Cube, and they was feeling disgruntled, you know what I mean? He giving them game, you know what I mean? And that's the last thing I caught of it. Can you continue?
yeah, and that was kind of the norm for the main little cliques in LA, you know, the rap cliques, whether it's Death Row or Under These People, that people. But they wasn't really free to. I don't know. I can't say if they wasn't free to leave or what not. Because I used to run into to Pop, you know, rest in peace, at different little functions or whatever, and he'd tell me that he about to do his own thing, start his own thing, and you know, this and that. He wouldn't never complain and nothing like that. But you know, his homies that's around him would tell me certain things, and even Suge and different people like they was my people or whatever. Like come on to the road, King. You know what I'm saying? Come on home to like man. I can't fuck with that shit. Like what I'm saying? But that was
So hold on, Death Row was coming at you with deals, right when you about to leave.
Yeah.
Wow, you stayed loyal.
Yeah, definitely.
Like, just like Diz stayed loyal. Diz was hired to write a diss song against Snoop Dogg and Dre, and he know what Dre did for his career and Jinx, and he said, "I can't do that."
Yeah.
That's dope, man. We applaud that, man. That's manhood right there, bro.
That's mob shit, man. Don't clap like that ever again, bro. Just throw a salute. that clap wasn't.
Fake. Didn't go out like that. That shit felt fake, man. That shit felt fake, bro. Felt fake. I wasn't mad at nobody. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I wasn't mad at nobody. I couldn't do it.
Yeah. Yeah. Me personally, I had that plus some other obligations like with the nation and just the image or whatever. So I couldn't make no moves on the Death Row thing. Just like I couldn't make no moves with St. Ives. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I was one of the first one. I actually, that's how I met DJ Pooh, by winning a St. Ives commercial when King T first started and all that. Like, I came into the game getting discovered basically before I met Q, because I met Pooh before Q. He was judging the St. Ives rap contest. Me and my homie Wood and my homie Ross, we won the St. Ives contest. I was rapping about beer and shit, getting drunk and all that. Just before I was in the nation or whatever. So at that same time, I was getting into the nation. So by the time they start offering big money for St. Ives commercials,
Can't do it.
I was like, I can't do it. I can't do it.
You landed on a good one, man. What year did you convert into the Nation of Islam, and what made you convert to the Nation of Islam?
Man, I got registered. I became an official registered citizen of my own nation in January 11th, 1991. But I was studying for like 2 or 3 years prior to that. So while I was still in the streets and doing my thing or whatever, my older brother, Ruben Muhammad, he was in the Navy. And the Navy had gave him like a scholarship to go to school. So they paid his way to USC. He was going to USC. So at USC, that's when they had a black student union. And back then you could come on campus, like the Muslims used to come on campus with VHS tapes and selling the papers and VHS tapes of Minister Farrakhan and giving them out to the black student union. So he used to bring them home. And he'd be playing them all night. I'd be like, turn that shit off, man. I want to hear that shit. And what the bean and the pie got to do? Why these niggas weird with bow ties and beans and pie? Like I used to eat his ass up. Like, you know what I'm saying? But what Minister Farrakhan was saying, like he'd play it all night. We 8 or 9 people in one house and sleeping on the floor, sleeping on the couch. So I had to hear it. So that it was drilling on me every night in my sleep. And it was making sense, you know what I'm saying? Because I didn't really have no problems at that time, too many problems. Well, I did, but my biggest problem was with the police, with white police. I already knew they was racist and this and that, but I didn't know what to call it. I didn't know how to put the pieces together. But when I was hearing that, like Minister Farrakhan, I was like, oh man, he talking that shit, like you know what I'm saying? But I thought Malcolm X was like a Benedict Arnold. Like when I used to hear the name Malcolm X, I thought that was like an evil thing or something. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I know nothing about it. So I thought all of that was like Jim Jones, because Jim Jones coat and all of that, because I was raised Christian. So my grandparents be like, oh, that's the devil, and they did this and they did that. But it was some G shit. It was some soldier shit. They was talking about getting at, the real enemies or whatever. Like, and that made sense to me. So that's how I, got open to it. But what made me really go there is I got into it a couple of times with the police, and they tried to kill me and and some other brothers or whatever. And I told my brother, like, because I got locked up or whatever for whatever on the police or whatever, and they was finna try to wash us or whatever. So I told him, man, if your Allah can get me out of this, then I'll be with it. You know what I'm saying? Make a long story short. I mean, I told this story. It's way more to it that you can't go into on some first 48 clubhouse type shit. But but his Allah got me out of it, and I kept my word, man, and been riding with it happily ever since.
Absolutely, man. Bismillah, man. Definitely, man. With you and Diz both having history from Death Row and NWA, man. Did you two ever cross paths with each other?
Yeah.
Man, I seen Cam all the time, bro.
All the time.
All the time.
It was always mutual, love and respect. But I was over here trying to stay loyal to who I was trying to stay loyal to, and it seemed like he had the same energy. But it was always just like it is right now.
Always respect when I seen him, bro. Always. And then, like, I remember like seeing him like at Street Knowledge over there off of Crenshaw behind that warehouse building over there with Pooh and all that. Me and Pooh, see Pooh thing, like every time I seen Pooh, it's just instant bagging. You know what I'm saying? When you see DJ Pooh, you better know how to bag. You know what I'm saying? My name is Smo, so I know how to bag a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But Pooh, when I see Pooh, it's instant. Oh, shut your whoopty whoop ass up. You know what I'm saying? Because see, around Pooh and them and Cube and them, they used to always call me like, man, it's crazy, but they used to be like, oh, y'all, you and our lame, y'all some little X-Clan, little dusty X-Clan ass niggas. Y'all, get y'all, we was the X-Clan ass niggas.
Y'all was conscious. Y'all was conscious
niggas. We was conscious and shit. You know what I'm saying? So it was always a little battle with that type shit. You know what I'm saying? It used to be like, shut your Jerry Curl head ass up, and they'd be like, oh, shut your walking in my big black boots ass up. You know what I'm saying? They'd be like, they hit you with that kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? But it was always love.
Yeah, speaking of Jerry Curl,
Curl.
You had a curl? Cam ain't. I had
a curl like a mother.
No, I had a curl too, nigga. Everybody had a curl, nigga.
No, I was about to say I cut Cube curl. I'm the one cut Cube Jerry curl off.
You lying?
Nah.
With the scissors, the blade.
Nah,
with the clippers. I cut
you cut it.
His hair off.
No.
Yeah, that's on God.
That's so legendary, nigga.
I remember Cube was very conscious. Did he ever get down with the nation? Did he salat?
Yeah. He did it all.
Definitely, man. Salute to Cube, man. Definitely, man. Because he was pushing it. He was pushing it.
What'd you say, Goose?
Where were you when you cut Cube's hair? I gotta hear this one.
Oh, in his house.
You cut the curl, nigga.
Oh, nigga.
Yeah.
Hey, I should have saved that shit in the baggie. I'd be rich
right now. The Cube curl, nigga. Oh my!
If you had that hair in the bag right now, that's $1 million.
That's $1 million.
We could have NFT'd this Jerry curl, bro.
Ice Cube authentic Jerry curl cut off, nigga. That would have been Luciano, nigga. Oh my lord.
Hey, yeah. But you know one thing you got tonight though.
What we get?
You got two Ice Cube Jerry curl stories up in this motherfucker.
Factoids, facts from the chain to the haircut. Ice Cube, his curl fucked up the chain. Oh my lord, man. Lord have mercy.
Start running into this.
His curl changed his curl, the back of his curl fucking made my chain turn silver on my fake gold chain. And Cam is the man that cut that motherfucking curl off, man.
Nigga, that's so legendary right there.
And curl was a real gold test.
Jerry Curl Juice, fuck all the electro gold up. Fuck all that electro plated shit up, nigga. The juicage, nigga. You got the soul glow.
That nigga,
bro, look,
curl,
nigga, I got a curl because of Michael Jackson. When I was little, everybody wanted to be like Mike. I had to get the curl like Mike. I had the beat it, knockoff beat it coat that they sold at the National Dollar Store with the silver, with the silver shit, not the gold, the silver joint. You know what I mean? The cheap ass knockoff. Yeah, with the little Superman curl in the front.
Ask Gucci about his Michael Jackson jacket. Ask Gucci
Uh oh.
Jackson jacket.
Oh shit.
Uh oh.
Nigga, let me tell you something, nigga.
Uh oh. Hold up, swole up. Yeah.
That nigga did put me on. Look, nigga, I had the Thriller and the Beat It jacket, right?
The official, you had with the gold patch, beat it or the silver?
He said the gold patch.
The silver
Nigga,
shit
the
was
official.
knockoff. The gold, Mike had the one with the
official
gold.
shit.
Nah, you was a beast, nigga. Nobody had the gold but Michael,
And then I had the
nigga.
Thriller one.
You had the Thriller. Any nigga had the Thriller. They had nigga. I see the Thriller that was just black and white. They had hella different colors of Thriller. Like the whole, it wasn't just a red and black. It was a hella different. I see the blue and white Thriller. Like they had hella different colors back in the day. That goddamn Beat It with that goddamn shoulder pad. If that shoulder wasn't silver or gold, you knew you had the official. You had the silver. You had the cheap shit. You had the gold joint, you was the nigga. I ain't never seen a nigga with a gold joint in the hood. You had the gold joint in the hood, nigga.
Look, they had a store in the mall. They called DJs.
You and Alfonso Rivera. Y'all two niggas the only ones that had that.
Facts.
Look, let me tell you the story.
You and Alonzo.
It was a store in the mall called DJs. The knockoff was $600. The real was $1,200. I had to have it.
Nigga, your mama had a Section 8 check, a SSI check, and a welfare check to get you that motherfucker. I don't know how that happened, nigga. You ain't from the projects like that. I assume you was in Baldwin Hills and some shit like that, Gooch.
That's the west side.
Yeah, Gooch Pat. Nigga, Gooch, you was in high school and drop tops and shit, I heard. So you had it. He had it. He had it, nigga. Straight up. That was wild, my nigga. So
I'm about to show you the picture, y'all. Y'all about to laugh. Hold on.
Oh shit.
Shit, Goose. Yeah, you do got a picture with you with the Jerry.
Hold on. Here's how you know I had the jacket.
Hey, you remember?
Hold on. Let me go out and come right back. Hold on.
You remember that good Fred oil?
Turn your hair red.
Hold on. Let me.
Cam, you remember that good Fred oil?
Yeah, turn your hair red.
Yeah, my shit turned like a light brown,
You should have peroxide in it.
What the fuck is going on?
Hey, my shit was a light reddish color, like a light.
That was the first dye in the game, nigga.
Motherfucker was talking about he was related to Malcolm X and shit.
I seen niggas putting Kool-Aid in their hair back in the day for the dye. Niggas putting Kool-Aid packs in their shit. Nigga that had the red, nigga the green, all types of wild shit.
Yeah.
Little stoner.
Need to put good red oil in your hair.
I turned my shit red. I just told them niggas.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, nigga.
Yeah, he beat you to the punch with that one, Gooch.
Nigga, you put that in your hair and play in the sun all day, it's turning colors.
That's what happened.
It's turning colors,
like,
nigga.
It wasn't really red. It was like a dusty brown. It was like a light.
Yeah, it never got fully red. It was like a dirty brown.
So, hold on, man. Don't tell me the blood niggas was putting the juice in they shit that had the red hair. The dusty brown hair, nigga.
Good friend.
Only good friend oil will turn your shit like red, dog.
Bruh, my question, why all blood niggas got hazel eyes, man? That's what I noticed. Like Game, like the nigga on Boys in the Hood, like I mean, nigga on Men's Society that came out with the 12 gauge. Like all the blood niggas got hazel eyes. Like, do that come with the blood car?
Yeah, that's only on TV.
No,
my bad.
East side, it ain't like that.
My bad.
Yeah,
I'm just joking. I'm just joking, man, nigga. I just thought it came with the car, nigga. I said, nigga got hazel eyes if you a blood, my nigga. For real.
Niggas is cute.
Nigga said niggas is cute. Gooch, you ain't got hazel eyes, nigga.
Nah.
You speaking up for the hazels? you said fuck you for the
that's all.
Oh, my bag, nigga.
Hey,
We just talk. Hey, yo.
hey, I got to tell you a story. This go for this too. When I first met Cam, he used to always be at this barber shop on like Centinela and La Brea, right in my neighborhood.
Hey, don't you tell the nigga where the nigga barbershop at, homie. This ain't motherfucking clubhouse where niggas giving location. Where you at, man? Pull up. Pull up. Where we at? Don't tell the nigga what nigga barbershop at. He probably still go there, nigga.
Oh, nah.
No, that's not big
long. Ain't no more barbershop than Cam.
Yeah, me and Cam used to get into it. It was like a cool beef though.
Yeah.
Hold on. You had beef with Cam, nigga? This is legendary. Let me hear it.
Cam, tell your side of it.
Yeah, no, it was just like a friendly competition. It was friendly / unfriendly, like you remember the movie? I think it was Ferris Bueller Day Off when the nigga always when he pull up next to the little Asian nigga like it was on. That was me and Goose. Because he was having money however he was having it. I ain't asked how he was getting his money, but you know, I was doing my little rap thing. So everywhere I was at, he was at like, nigga, what you doing here?
Y'all was competing for bitches, man. Everybody probably married and shit right now, but it's always like, who got the bitches, my nigga? Period. Gooch had the bitches because he had cars, and you had the bitches because you was rapping. Y'all like, nigga, who gonna get the most bitches tonight? Basically.
The lightweight gang bang came into it.
Yeah,
basically. Y'all start banging on each other for bitches? You banging on breakfast, nigga? I'm fucking with y'all.
It was friendly banging though.
Yeah, it was friendly banging.
How y'all felt about Gooch? I heard you and Papa LQ was the youngest niggas riding in luxury shit in high school. You and Papa LQ.
I did. Well, not rumor has it.
He said
went to ninth grade. I bought a convertible BMW.
Okay, cool. And I said you was in the bill in the night. I don't know what grade it was, but you and LQ was pulling up the junior high school with them shits, man. Period. In high school with them shits.
Had the Lexus, the big boy.
I heard. Word. Word. Young celebrities in the hood. This before a record deal though. You ain't had no record deal, man. That was just that was Gooch with the juice. You feel me? Gooch with the juice. You feel me?
I remember when Gooch
and this. What you say, this?
I remember when you had that deal. That Warner Brothers. Was it Warner Brothers?
Oh, he had a deal too? He had a deal too?
Gooch. I remember.
He was signed to Geffen.
It was Geffen.
He was signed to Geffen.
When Jinx was doing it. When Jinx was doing that.
Yep. Shout out to Sir Jinx.
We was label mates, nigga. I got Fast Bossy signed over there. Fast Bossellini when I was my artist.
Oh yeah, that nigga.
So I got that signed to the Geffen over there with Gooch. That's how I met Gooch. You know.
Yep.
We've been rocking off like a cut off stock ever since, man. Period. You did. Man. Cam, you been having beefs with motherfuckers, man. You like me, man. I had beef with everybody, my nigga. Like I'm talking about like right now beef, like with niggas that's on IG, all these little new rappers and shit. But you been going ham on niggas. What's your problem, bro? Like let these little niggas live, my nigga. Like look, what we doing, my nigga?
No, mine's any beef I got is just I feel like, you know, I don't feel like it ain't feelings. It's me identifying that, you know, you're a bad influence or a negative influence on our people, or our people, our women, or our girls. It ain't never no gang shit or no hood shit.
Or no personal shit with nobody.
Yeah, none of that.
It's the message. It's the message. Yeah. You got to beef with the message.
Yeah, it's a message, and it's the cause. Your cause might not be my cause, or your cause might be stepping on the toes of our cause. You know what I'm saying? So if you know you being used, you know.
Nah, nigga, I seen you in the jungle in the video. Nigga, you in the woods with camouflage. with a diss song, nigga. No, it ain't.
Oh, yeah. That's, like I said, that's the cause. That's not no real shit. That's getting at the
Bro, you was in the woods, nigga, with camo on in the video, bro.
You know what I thought you was finna say though? It's cold. I thought you was finna say because you know that's what. You know, anyway, that's one of the personal thing that yeah, it ain't no first 48 nothing. But what
was it Derek X?
What I was doing, I thought you was gonna say something about Q, but me and Q personal.
Nah, I ain't talking about Q. I'm talking about the recent beats when you was in the bushes, nigga, in the jungle, nigga. The video, nigga.
That's the Culture Vulture dissing DJ Black.
Yeah, the Culture Vulture, right? Yeah, man. So let's talk about that, man. Let's talk about these Culture Vultures, man. That's eating us up, man. Promoting that negative shit, and then when it comes to their race, they don't even speak on it.
Right, and I, you know, unfortunately, it's hard for us. You know, I hold us accountable because, like I said, we go first 48. We go running our mouth and running to their platforms or whatever. I was on VLAD before when I was pushing, but it wasn't me. I didn't know who VLAD was. My homie from my neighborhood set that up. You know what I'm saying? He's like, I'm gonna take you over here to such and such. I didn't know who he was. I did a little interview. You know what I'm saying? Right. There's some stuff that, of course, made him uncomfortable or whatever. I don't know if he recorded or he didn't air it or whatever, but you know, the parts it seemed like he was really pushing is to try to get me to talk about the beef shit with Cube and all of that. So I already knew what the agenda was. So if I'm gonna ever talk negative or express something negative about my own people, then I'm gonna go even harder about white people. And he didn't like that part. You know what I'm saying? Right. So I told my homie Reg and shit like, hey, that nigga ain't finna air that, and he didn't. You know what I'm saying? He aired the most, you know, the part that he wanted to air or whatever. But I don't know if he was recording the part when he got into, you know, white people and their wickedness.
He more than likely didn't air that one, right?
Yeah, and that's the same reason that Lord Jamar or whatever, you know, left from over there or whatever, because he got to talking some madness. About Minister Farrakhan when he had D.L. Hughley on his show, talking about Farrakhan said that the Muslims should throw stones at Jews, like hit Jews with stones or whatever, stone them to death or some stupid shit, which was a lie. And then he didn't want to apologize. So
yeah, he never apologized.
Nah, he never apologized, but we ran our ass back over there and shit. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I just let me.
One thing I want to say about KAM and Diz.
Hold on. Let's keep landing on that. Don't let that VLAD shit like just slide like that.
Nah,
it's like
slide.
Yeah. You trying to detract. Let's not detract. You know what I mean? This dude is a fucking culture vulture. He's making over $6 million a year off our fucking ghetto tales, our stories, snitching on ourselves, you know what I mean, implicating, and then not only do he get the money, niggas get arrested and indicted, all types of shit after these interviews, bro. When niggas get up there and reveal they snitch on themselves, first 48. I call it the interrogation room. When you fucking with VLAD, it's the interrogation room. It's not an interview about how your career doing, what you got going. You got NFTs and shit going. What's next? None of that. It's about what's your criminal history, what gang you with, what street you with, what block, what shooting you did, where you went to jail, how many times you went to jail. It's like, nigga, I'm a whole rapper out here. What the fuck are we promoting? I'm a 5 times platinum stream and I got billions of streams. What are we talking about? And then look. Let me just land just to wrap it up on what I'm saying. I think ever since the Rick Ross situation happened, that he has an issue with rappers. Like he been full out trying to prove that not only Rick Ross beat him up, that all these other rappers are criminals also. You know, and okay, a lot of us came from the hood and we changed our life. You don't get to rehabilitate yourself. Like Malcolm X went to jail and he was doing some wild shit before when he was red. When he went to jail, he rehabilitated himself and came out as the biggest black leader that we had since, you know what I mean? The honorable, basically. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, it's like you got the image that they paint of us. You know what I mean? Like, fuck your accolades, fuck your record sales, fuck your hit, fuck you getting out the hood. not only your family but your homies, because you hire your homies. They either the tour manager, the assistant, the security, the roadie, whatever. They getting a check. So you bring not only you, your family, you and your niggas out the hood. It's like a motherfucker getting a scholarship, football scholarship or something, basketball scholarship. And you bring you and your homies, like Brian, even though his homies didn't fucking make it, all them dudes is all active in his business right now. They all winning. So you bring your homies with you and your family, you win. That's a positive. Turn a negative into a positive. He's not saying that. It's like rap is all bullshit and all these niggas is drug dealers and killers and pimps and all this other shit. That's the image he pushing on us. No matter how many fucking albums you sold, no matter what you did with this artist, that artist, who you shot. You feel me?
I feel one thing I can't understand is, like Cam said, is like, why do we get on there and do that? Like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't just come on this motherfucker. I came on your shit. Yuck, and we hollering about from day one, from rap, this. I didn't come on this motherfucker talking about my past. I did say that I went to prison before, but I didn't get into details.
Have we mentioned that one time? And have we said going to your criminal? What made you go to jail? Like none of that. Like we don't do that type of shit.
We don't glorify negativity.
And all that shit, and then so where was you at 6 p.m. when you know what I'm saying, like all the details of the crime, and I don't understand that part. And then I don't understand what if a rapper what if a rapper do get on there and go, man, man, don't talk to me about that shit, man. Anyway,
I said it. I told the nigga live on air, I said, bro, you the interrogation room, bro. I'm not answering those questions, period. I told that nigga on the air, bro, your questions feel like the interrogation room, my nigga, period, on air.
So do he start searching and start trying to because his agenda was to go criminal on you. So now he got to be like, so what kind of food do you like to eat? Yuck or
bingo. And then that shit don't make the shit that he posts. All that shit don't even make what he posts. Right. He posts a little clippets of the shit where you talking gangster shit, and then he'll post like a month later, 2 months later, the whole interview where you're talking about your favorite pizza. Oh, you like Roscoe's chicken and waffles. They don't want to hear that shit. He want to hear who you shot, who you went to jail with, what gang you bang, nigga, who your ops is, and this, that, and the third. That's what he want to hear, nigga. Free AR Ab. Free AR Ab. AR Ab went on that motherfucker talking this shit. This nigga locked up with football numbers.
Damn, gone.
Shout out to VLAD.
5 years.
This nigga locked up with football jersey numbers on his back. And they give you months, nigga. So how many 45. Months is 45 years? They give you months. They ain't gonna say 45 years. They gonna give you like 20,000 months or some shit. And that's 45 years. Right? They do the months.
Well, 120 months is 10. 240 is 20. So 480 would be 40.
I did 37.
And 5
that is, you know.
So yeah, they're gonna say you got 45.
450 months.
450 months, nigga.
Yeah, like 400, like damn near 500 months.
They gonna say you got 500 months, nigga. They ain't gonna say you got 45 years, nigga. That's how they 500 months, nigga.
They say months.
Period.
They go by.
But still, like what? Like okay, we got shock jocks. You know what I mean? Shock jocks that talk shit, but we ain't got nobody that get a niggas arrested, bro. This is a whole different type of play on the football field, my nigga. Like niggas is lining themselves up. Like instead of coming to platforms like us, the Wonder Twins, Smoke a Lot Radio, whatever y'all got going, Cam, whatever you got going, Diz, whatever your platform too. Diz got a platform we need to interview on. Instead of Drink Champs, instead of $1 million worth of game, instead of the black platforms, we got to go to these Adam 22s and just expose ourselves talking about nothing but nonsense to set up your career and what's actually fucking going on. And then you caught up, you got to go to your hood and answer for this shit. My interview, I got tricked into talking about some shit I wasn't supposed to talk about. And after that, I said, nigga, this is an interrogation room. I caught myself. But after that, I still spoke on it. I had to answer the niggas in my hood. Niggas didn't like that. Like, bro, when you talking about this, talking about that. I had to apologize. Hella phone calls. after that interview. So you got to go back and answer to your fucking hood after this.
Yeah, he a setup artist, bro. He's
Oh my God, Lord! Please go ahead, keep going. Y'all got it. I said what I need to say. Go ahead.
What was you about to say, Gooch?
Mike,
Well, I've never dealt with Vlad. What you say, Nick? I never dealt with Vlad. But what we have to do is stop going on there. Like, you know, it's crazy to see, knowing how he gets down, to see people still going on there. Like, you know, that's amazing to me.
It's psychological though. It's we look at him like official. Anybody white, you can see a little white boys and shit come, and they, white boys look official. They look like you made it or something. So if white boys is interested in you and your gang, you will let them come through your hood and introduce them to such and such and this and that. Like we subliminally or subconsciously think that if we being interviewed for television or whatever by somebody white, that they more official, like they made it. It's almost equivalent of you going on Jay Leno or you going on NBC or CBS or Saturday Night Live or something like that because they white. You know what I'm saying? So we sick like that. We think, okay, in God we trust, that white male faces on that money and shit, and you know what I'm saying? So they represent that. They got the backing, you know, like Vlad. Motherfuckers really do got the backing. YouTube and everything else got the backing of these white males. So if I got a white male that's checking for me, I'm probably gonna get more views or clicks or more monetization or whatever from it. So I understand it, but shit, when you trying to be independent in this warfare and you a warlord, you got to make sacrifices and leave them motherfuckers alone.
And like I made a comment about X-Clan earlier because I got Brother Jay on my mind because last night Jinx so for the last couple of weeks, Brother Jay got at me and my homeboy King Tech TV and shit, the little thing we be doing on Instagram, and we've been promoting this thing called the Red Pill, you know what I'm saying? And the Red Pill was a pay-per-view concert, and it was Chuck D, it was Wise the Intelligent, it was Brother Jay, it was Medusa, it was Mike Stroh, it was Mad Lion, and it was and Jinx was the DJ for the host for the whole thing. You know what I'm saying? And the narrative was spent with the Red Pill was like, you choose, man. You know what I'm saying? You get to choose. You know what I'm saying? And so this conscious rap don't get a light on it and a shine on it like you know what I'm saying, as we say the other kind of rap do, past artists that, you know, from the past type shit like that. So you see these verses and shit. You see verses and shit like that, and they do the verses and man, this was Brother Jay. However, he did this get down last night for the pay-per-view. The stage was set up fresh, bro. It was dope. And also, so Cam, I'm gonna hit you, bro, because I know he did, because Brother Jay said he was gonna. This is just the first little launch off of what he gonna do. But he trying to keep that bubble. He was like, the masses don't control us. We control the masses, the narrative of the masses. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. And so what he gonna do? He said he not blocking any kind of other rap, you know what I'm saying, or whatever like that. He gonna do, but he's just not gonna. He just gonna have a platform to where it's like he can put them kind of bills together, man, for that pay-per-view. Man, it was dope, bro. I had fun last night. I got the projector, big ass projector outside in my backyard in the back on the wall, man. It was like I never seen Wise Intelligent. That motherfucker, he was busting.
Paul Righteous teacher,
hard as fuck, you know what I'm
saying? Motherfucker right there.
Yeah. Shit was hard, bro. He was hard, bro. And fucking Chuck D, that shit was like a treat. I was like a little kid again when that motherfucker went in the, you know what I'm saying? He was going to Black Hours, Still of Chaos and all that kind of shit. Man, it was like, man, it was entertaining, bro. But that's the thing about this whole thing is we got to control our own narrative, man. That's like, so like, yeah, before I was even on this motherfucker, bro, I've been watching your shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Not on just no, whatever. I've been watching that shit. I go through and search for shit that are like, man, you know what I'm saying? I can see all this shit down the rabbit hole on this shit on YouTube and be like, man, this shit is not entertaining and it's some bullshit. And then I just think about the mind of a motherfucker that's 19 and 20 and 22 and man, they fucking fools up, man.
Yo, these young niggas, I just hung out with my son last night. It was his birthday party. These young niggas is they VLAD and Adam 22'd out. It's all about the drama, bro. It's all about roasting. It's all about exposing niggas. So the clubhouse shit when they doing paperwork and shit. That's what these youngsters is about right now. The drill music and all that shit. They about that. I witnessed this shit. I'm like, whoa. And they playing that music. I'm on a party bus with these young niggas. And they playing nothing but drill shit, and they going crazy. They singing this shit word for word. Nigga, even the singing, I'm like, oh, it's a rap. They already got it. So when do we start not blaming the platforms? You know what I mean? Because okay, VLAD could do an interview and a nigga reveal himself or whatever. But when do we blame the record labels, or not even the record labels? No, the record labels and the radio stations for promoting this. Because back in the day, I couldn't talk about weed. We had to blurp the weed shit out on 5 Now niggas on the radio talking about Percocets and Xanaxes and shit and lean and all the other drugs and shit and twerking and stripping and shit. Like, this is on the radio. 2 Live Crew couldn't get on the radio, my nigga. They was banned from the USA. Luke had to go to court, my nigga. Right? Right?
Right.
For the same shit that Meg the Stallion, all them chicks was doing. A City Girl, all that shit. They pumping that shit and they twerking on videos, ass out, cheeks out, titties out. This is on the fucking video, bro. Luke couldn't do what?
Yeah, they get interviewed by the president now. That'll get you an interview with the president now.
Clapping your ass cheeks, right? And drilling, killing your ops, because the drill music is about revenge. It's all about revenge.
Right.
Oh, this nigga did this, I'ma do this. He did that, we did that. It's revenge, killing nigga music. And they talking about shit that's actually happening right now, my nigga. Like, okay, back in the day when we was doing our drug dealer shit or whatever, we'll rap about past tense shit. Like, okay, we signed now. We don't do that shit no more. We have a whole record deal. We done moved from the neighborhood, but we could have a reflection of back and talk about situation. We're not doing that right now. Boom, they're talking about, they got a record deal, millions of dollars, and they still in the streets doing the same shit they did before they got a record deal.
But that's why they got millions of dollars, though. They got millions of dollars to do that, to keep doing that. The enemy is COINTELPRO 2022. Lil Durk and all of them, like, we love them, our young little hitters and all of that, but it's the enemies that's papered up, that sponsor, they sponsor this. They gonna hit Lil Durk with 40 million to keep doing that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So we're not doing it just because we want to do it. We getting rewarded for them. These youngsters is getting rewarded. They getting bigger bags than they ever get. So we can't tell them shit.
I'm not trying to tell them nothing. I'm just saying what the vibe is right now. I'm trying to tell them something because it ain't nothing wrong with them being warriors. It's war time. It's just these enemies is trying to sponsor you to direct your war energy in the wrong direction, to the wrong people. Bingo flamingo.
Some of them gonna hear it. Cause I never think a day in my life. I heard something that the older motherfuckers was like on me about. You know what I'm saying? It was something, and then the hustling motherfuckers I was around made me move different. I just always wanted to be fresh, bro. You know what I'm saying? Jinx put me down. Busy Boys. I was part of Busy Boys. You know what I'm saying? And he put me down. And it was all about just being fresh. You know what I'm saying? That fool was my barber. That was like, man, lines in the hair.
But look, you was lucky. You was lucky to have a Jinx.
Yeah, you want to be
what Jinx do they got in the neighborhood? They got the rappers that, like, I remember when the Kingpins used to look down on rappers. You know what I mean? And the rappers always try to be like the Kingpins. That's why you got the donkey ropes and shit. Run DMC was trying to, Eric B and Rakim, all them niggas was dressing like Kingpins in the neighborhood that really had the money. Now the new Kingpins is the rappers. They ain't looking up to the niggas in the neighborhood. The old Kingpin could get out of jail with all the clout, and they don't give a fuck about him. It's about the rapper that's drilling right now. He run the neighborhood. He run the shit. He's the new Kingpin. So the message that they put is what everybody's looking up to. Just like we used to look up to the dope dealers. They looking up to the drill niggas. Like I interviewed young T.O. from SOBRBE. These are some of the hottest niggas from the Bay Area, bro. He told me they got their whole spill from Chief Keef, watching Chief Keef videos in fucking Chicago. The first ones when the nigga was in his grandma's house with no shirt on, they had guns and shit, and they smoking and yeah, that. And it transferred to the Bay and everywhere else in New York, everywhere. That's why they all doing this Chief Keef type of shit everywhere. And this is what the kids is on. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Meanwhile, people like me or even Kanye right now is shadow banned. You get canceled if you're talking about some positive shit. Get your money together and be independent. Unless you nice, stop beefing. Now that's against your community guideline. They'll shut this motherfucker down for what I just said. But Chief Keef and all these young killers is killing niggas every day. And like I said, they reward them. That's COINTELPRO, bro.
And they putting that shit out for everybody to see. Like you say, they ban us. Yeah. But you could kill, drug deal, steal, do prostitution, nigga, strip all that shit freely. But the message, you can't do that. That's against the guidelines. 18 and over. That's racist. You got a whole video with Nicki. I ain't gonna even say their name, but they got videos with bitches with ass cheeks and titties out, and this is on YouTube without no guidelines, no 18 and over. Yeah. But the message that we trying 18 and over get blurred. Like whoa. Yeah.
I think here in the Dominican Republic they don't even have guidelines and shit, bro. Because I was in the car with this fool, and you know that song "Suck My Dick." So it's a chick that be singing this shit though, and she be like, "Suck my dick, suck my dick, suck my." I'm like, what the fuck? I can't believe that shit was in the car playing on the car. It's in the car on the radio. Like,
yes, and then look, and then look what they doing in our schools and what they doing on television, like on Fox. You can watch Fox past 10 o'clock and see titties. Literally, like, yo, they are fucking on Fox. Like, in some of these, like, you watch Sons of Anarchy and shit like that, they're fucking on Fox X. This television. You go to Saturday Night Live and shit, whatever, they saying shit, bitch,
all kind of shit,
ass, all on television. Go to school, their curriculum is trying to, you know what I mean? There is no gender. You know what I mean? They trying to introduce all this extra gender in elementary. We don't learn about sex education until we like in the 6th grade, 7th grade. They learn in elementary what to be. Like, come on, my niggas. Nigga, and they cartoon characters. They got the new Robin is a homosexual. Like
why
they just
know that. Why we need to know that?
Why the kids need a new Robin that's gay? Like, come on, no disrespect to the Elemental P people, but I'm not monetized. We can do what we want to do on this motherfucker. I'm not monetized. So Elemental P people, like, god damn, how many, like, come on. This is for our kids. Our kids are being forced. Like, that Elemental P shit was in the closet. We never knew. Like, we always had suspicions like that. He's kind of funny. But we never seen a nigga holding hands and la down the street, kissing cheeks with another nigga or another chick in person in our fucking life when we was little. That shit was behind closed doors. Right?
Really getting pushed right now.
Man, this shit is on commercials. This shit is in the books and elementary. This shit is on the movies, the serious shit. This shit is on the gram. This shit is everywhere, bruh.
And what is the attack is actually against us. The
facts.
Four pictures that you see, it's against the black male, the strong
who's
heterosexual male.
Who's the main people that they showing doing all this? Black drilling, black transsexual, whatever the LGBT, black this, black. It's all us. We don't never see the other colors doing that shit. I ain't never seen a whole. Never. Or Mexican, Arabic nigga, fucking Armenian. Like, no, it's all black gay niggas. You look at all the BT little transgender shows and shit. Why? What's that transgender dude name? That girl name, whatever. All that shit is on. It's black people.
Black people. They scared of our genetic ability to reproduce.
Look on Love and Hip Hop. Look on Love and Hip Hop. All the bad chicks, they got a gay homeboy. And what color is the gay homeboy? He's black.
Black.
The gay homeboy, the gay stylist, the gay assistant, the gay date, he's fucking black. On all these top shows. What is that promoting for our fucking kids, man?
They got control of that shit. I got in the car. I got in the car with this dude. He was 28 years old, and he drove me from my house to this place called Puerto Plata, was about an hour away, right? And he had a little TV in his car, and he just got on. He was drilled. It was drill off top. So I'm sitting there and I'm listening to every song go off, every video go off. I was like, it ain't no creativity in this video. It ain't every video went off, bro. Look like the same dude could have filmed everybody video. It was like the shirt off, them niggas pointing a pistol at the video. They holding up bricks of money.
Bricks of money. They holding up bricks of money.
Spread the money out on their arm. You know what I'm saying? It was the same thing. And then
they show a couple cars.
Bro, you know, I watched about 5 videos in a row, and they didn't even have a girl in the video. They ain't even had no bro shaking it. They treating the pistol like it's a female more than even no girl in the back shaking nothing.
As long as they had pistols, it was on. They had 30 pistols instead of 30 bitches.
So I'm about to be 50 years old this year, right?
So, thick pistols, they had little sleek pistols.
I turn to old boy and I say, hey man, damn! I start looking at the numbers of the videos: 138 million, 242 million, 338 million in 5 months, 38 million in 4 months. I'm like, what the fuck is that? I was like, how are they doing these numbers with this shit? So then homeboy, dude driving turned to me and said, OG, if the shit ain't real, look, so he was talking about, he was like, so a dude video go off and he was like, yeah, he in jail for shooting somebody over some Jordans right now. I said, what? He was like, yeah, his daddy wrapped up some girl in a sheet and hid her behind the studio. This other dude, he was telling me I said, man, these motherfuckers getting all these numbers with this shit. He was like, yeah, he said, OG, if it ain't real, we don't want to hear that shit. And I was like, oh, okay.
If it ain't real self-destruction. If it ain't real self-destruction.
If it ain't real, what's happening today, nigga? If a nigga didn't get body last night, he rapped about it in the morning, we don't believe this shit.
You don't believe it don't make sense to them.
But I'm talking about like why we can't use that same energy to go at the people that we know historically up to this very second is the real enemy that destroyed us. You know what I'm saying? Because it's wartime. I'm gonna say that again. It's wartime. There's nothing wrong with warfare music and that energy, because all of that is the spirits of our ancestors that's screaming out in our DNA. So we supposed to be killing something. We supposed to be on that time. But the enemy know that, and they got to use their money and influence and fame and drugs and sex to change the direction of this warfare energy to each other instead of towards them. So that's really what's going on. I would never say that these youngsters is wrong for their drill music. They just wrong about who they drilling, who they drill music is going toward.
Nah, we ain't saying they wrong. I'm saying the record labels and the radio stations and the stream shit is wrong for promoting that shit like verbatim, like put this shit out like in front of everybody, man. Like, come on, my nigga. Like, you got kids listening to this shit talking about shoot a nigga in the face, like little 4-year-olds, like, know this shit word for word. Shoot a nigga in the face, take a nigga jury, nigga bowl you a whole nigga month. Like, they word for fucking word, bro.
And like I said, so why not replace the word nigga with cracker? Shoot a cracker in the motherfucking face, these slave master devil motherfucking cracker. Like, what's wrong with that?
Right.
You can still say the same thing. You got more of a reason.
But you know what's wrong with that, Cam? Motherfuckers gonna. It's like on Instagram when
that's
I told
racist.
White is right. Once you say that, now you got the whole why you talking about crackers and all that shit instead of really getting your message across. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but the word nigga is more racist.
I told my homie in the comment, I said, man, I'm gonna hit you back. And they shadow banned me from going live, from saying I hit you back. Like I was gonna hit him. I was like, nigga, we black.
Whoa.
Nigga, I'm gonna hit you back, nigga. I'm not gonna hit this man. You know what I'm saying? So imagine if I say cracker, I'm gonna get banned and kicked off that motherfucker so quick, and it's gonna be a wrap. Like, how you gonna can't
No,
get it
what happens is you're gonna wake up in the morning and go to your phone, and it's gonna say your page has been disabled.
Right.
Yep.
They control the shit. So it's like nothing we can do about it.
No, it's something we could do. Like I said, that's what we're talking about right now. Like, because we already doing it. This
Right.
platform is already doing it.
Right.
And you just prepare. It's like gang banging or anything. If you're gonna go do a lick or do some dirt or go on a mission, you know what you signed up for. You know what come with that. So if we gonna tell the truth, we know what we signed up for. It is what it is.
My thing is this, man. What I miss is the boys club, the girls club, the recreation centers. We need to bring that back to the neighborhood to give these kids something to fucking do besides play video games and shoot niggas. Period. They can go work on a trade coding, you know what I mean? Computer tech. If they want to be a rapper, you got the studio, the open studio for niggas to record in, you know what I mean? Make beats or whatever. We need shit like that, programs to get these kids out the streets and make shit that they could build a career off of. You know what I mean? Instead of having them listen to, I mean, they can listen to whatever they want to listen to, but have that be the only option. You know what I mean? Like, we used to have programs, free lunch programs from the Black Panthers and you know what I mean? Like shit like that, recreation, but with the people. I mean, even like back in the day, you know what I mean? Like as much hate that niggas got against D-boys and kingpins and shit. As far as my neighborhood, man, the kingpins looked out for us, man. They took us on field trips. They had fucking Easter egg hunts with $1,000 and $500 with the whole hood going looking for these Easter eggs. Everybody getting money. You feel me? Paying for your mama rent or something when she can't pay for it. You know what I mean? If you need fucking Pop Warner football and you good, they paying for it. Basketball shit, they paying for it. Making sure the ones that was talented, you know what I mean, got the money behind them. And then the ones in the streets, you know, they gonna do their thing. But we had people looking out for us, man. And we had the recreation centers that we could go to, do our thing, play pool, you know what I mean, play basketball, you know what I mean, fucking table hockey, whatever, table soccer, whatever the fuck it was. You know what I mean? We could do that shit. It's not in the neighborhood no more. Them recreation centers, them boys clubs and girls clubs is gone. They used to take niggas on camping trips and shit. Go camping with the boys club. Learn how to do camping, build a tent, all that shit in the boys club. It's not there no more. Like, we need them programs back to give these kids some activities, I think.
Do they even got YMCA?
Yeah,
they got boys club. They still got boys club, but it ain't on a whole nother level.
YMCA in a while. I think they still have one in the jungle. I haven't seen one in a while, man.
They got boys and girls clubs, but still recreation centers. You know what I mean? With little football leagues and shit, little baseball leagues, little basketball leagues.
Yeah,
that these
them be doing a football league. I think on that subject, what's going on with Kanye right now is actually good for us. What he going through this baby mama drama shit with it, you know, and how he getting vocal, and the reason why they just canceled his social media for a day or whatever, and they canceled his whatever from the Grammys, banned him from the Grammys, is because he's speaking the universal problem of all black men is baby mama drama. And he got $2 or $3 billion. He worked that much, and he got that kind of influence, and that's going against their agenda. Because now he's saying, right, you know, they trying to destroy the black man and, you know, the black family, because they taking the black man, the father, out of the house, and black man's natural authority over his children. So by him suffering that and him having that much bread and liquid to be able to do something, I think he's somebody we need to rally around and try to tap him, you know, on the shoulder. You know what I'm saying?
The Illuminati. Yeah, he got a whole program, man, to where they trying to do all the black entrepreneurs are coming together, man. He had some brunch, man, some shit that was on YouTube that was called it wasn't Black History Month. It was something during Black History. Yeah, and he had all the power players all circled around tables and shit. And they about to work together, man, period. So it's about, like, he creating the next Black Wall Street, I think. Literally. Yeah. Next level. Straight up.
What y'all think about that? What y'all think about the the possible good that could come out. I'm just talking about the narrative
with the drama, right? But at the end of the day, like, come on, bro. They want they want the man out the house. Like, for you to even get welfare benefits, you can't have a man in the house. Period. So all the little government shit they get, they can't have a man in the house. You can't have a spouse. You can't be married for you to get these benefits. So and then they promote strong black women by themselves. You know what I mean? The black woman is doing this and they promote them in all the jobs. Like, the black man ain't getting promoted. The black woman is getting promoted to the highest level in every job, every business, period. It's not a black man unless he owns it. You know what I mean? Other than that, yeah. It's the black woman being elevated in every business. So they promote that like it's about the black woman, black woman self pride or whatever it is. And at the end of the day, the black men look like what the fuck are we in this situation? We just organ donors, like we just donate the baby, and then it's a wrap. We don't get the right to raise our children. Yeah. Like, and Kanye is in the $1 billion boys club, and they doing him like that.
Right. That's what I'm talking about. And that's what we need to see. Because they can't control his mouth anyway. And like I say, COINTELPRO is real. That shit didn't stop in the 60s with J. Edgar Hoover. Like, they got real CIA, FBI assets. It could be that street, the little street nigga, the little Jew boy, the Jewish little boy, you know what I'm saying? Because they saying that, I ain't gonna say they saying, but, Mac Miller, rest in peace, little white boy rapper, when he was going with Ariana Grande. And the same dude was taunting him, fucking with his relationship with her, and old boy wind up, taking himself out of here. So, dude got Kanye 4 children over here. He can't even see his own children. He's talking about, I'm in bed with your wife. That's the kind of shit that they did with Martin Luther King, Coretta Scott, like destabilize their personal,
relationship,
and they sanity and shit, trying to get you to off yourself.
And then look, Kanye with all the mental problems. Like, yo, who's to say? Like, God, Lord forbid, but don't play with no nigga that's mentally off the edge like that. Like, he has great points and great shit he talking about, but like sometimes he could go off the edge. You know what I mean? Don't press a motherfucker like that to go off the edge, man.
But because all this shit look like a setup still though, because they'll make us all speak. He crazy. That nigga's a nut. He crazy. And they'll kill him. He killed himself.
And they will kill him like they did. Like, I ain't gonna even go there, man. Well, all the government conspiracies with all our other big artists that got smart. All our big time artists that really got smart and start speaking out, start owning their shit, and start buying all their shit and start doing the shit they do. Where they at? They're in the grave. They're in the grave right now, my nigga. They don't want that.
All except MJ got, rest in peace, Michael Jackson. Kanye got more money than all of the rest of them that did that. Whatever happened to Bill Cosby, whatever happened to Prince, whatever happened to R. Kelly, whatever happened to MJ, Kanye net worth is more than all of them, and he's unpredictable. He the nigga that said George Bush don't like black people. He said that shit on live TV.
On MTV. On MTV, nigga. Like, what?
So they can't trust his ass. They can't trust his mouth being loose out here with $2 billion.
No, he's running for president last year, man. So yeah, come on, man. Like, yo.
Y'all think COINTELPRO ain't on his ass? You out your mind.
That's why the nigga wear gloves and masks and he don't want to touch nothing. Nigga, it's chemical warfare right now, my nigga. That's why we dealing with the whole letter 8, letter 19 shit that we dealing with. You feel me? It's biological warfare, air warfare. You know what I mean? Like, if you watch, I think one of Kim Jong-un, the dude from Korea, one of his cousins, nigga, North Korea. One of his family members came off the plane, man. The motherfucker just walked by him and just, boom, swipes him off his face. That nigga was damn near dead. Chemical war. Huh?
I think it was Kim Jong-un's his own brother, man. They had the nigga touch him.
Oh, it was the nigga that touched him. Maybe he didn't wipe nothing on his face.
Had the bitch touch his motherfucking hand. He went in the bathroom and
it was damn near croaked. So they been like, if you look at, you know what I mean, they doing this shit, bro. Period. So Kanye, like, I got gloves on, I got a mask on, I got all this shit on. Like, he know what's going on. Like, nigga got boots on to his motherfucking fucking kneecaps. Like, nigga, I'm not letting nobody touch me, nigga. That nigga did damn near the whole Drink Champ interview with gloves and mask on, nigga. He finally took the shit off. Like, hey, man, I'm cool. I can smoke some weed and shit with my niggas. They ain't trying to poison me. You feel me?
That's crazy, bro. You got to be on the edge when you like that, bro.
You got to, man. That's why the nigga wearing full surgery gloves everywhere he goes.
He thought Michael Jackson was crazy.
Boots make sense after this conversation.
And right, Michael Jackson was the first. Cam, say that again, man.
He was wearing a mask. He was the first nigga wearing the mask way before Fire Marshal Bill and them tried to make y'all wear him.
Yo, Mike had the mask on and the glove.
And the glove. Your hand with the glove. He shake your hand with the glove hand. He wouldn't touch it. He wasn't touching your hand with the raw hand. The glove hand. You shake Mike's hand.
You gonna shake the glitter glove, man. Period.
Shake these sequins.
Hey, Kanye put some glitter on his boots, man. He should just get some glitter boots, man.
Yeah, Mike Ben had the mask on before the pandemic. He knew what was popping, nigga. They trying to poison this nigga. Ariel, touch. He wasn't thinking about nigga trying to shoot him. This nigga got a mask on and gloves on, nigga, like biological warfare. Straight up.
He got took out by the jab.
By the biological warfare.
By the propofol or whatever that doctor shot him with something. That's how he got up out of here.
And we heard of that doctor going to jail. When did we ever hear about that nigga getting out of jail? I'll wait.
He free.
That nigga went in and got out the same day, man. When did we see his, like, oh, he's out of jail? Like, when did we see that? When did we see? Oh, he's home. He's home. He get to go to his family. The cameras and shit was out. Like, when did that happen?
He wrote a book and everything. Like, I'm at the house. I think the name of the book is I'm at the house.
That nigga went in and went right out the back door, nigga. They put that nigga in the Uber Eats sent that nigga to Taco Bell and the truck picked that nigga up. He was gone. I'm fucking with y'all, man. These jokes, man.
What's up on
check this out, y'all.
On Megan Thee Stallion, y'all heard it. Well, not heard, but in our circle in the industry, there's like Trading Places. Remember the comedy with Eddie Murphy, Trading Places? How they had a secret crop report, Clarence Beeks. He had some inside information before he hit the next day. There's some Clarence Beeks crop report information going on right now regarding this Megan Thee Stallion and Tory Lanez case, and they ain't looking good for Megan Thee Stallion. So Drake and Rihanna or whatever done unfollowed her, and I'm seeing that some of the corporate companies that she affiliated with is kind of trying to sever ties with her. So it's looking pretty rough, and that kind of also is in line with what Kanye is going through. Because unfortunately, the top host asset of our enemy has become our own black women. Dang. So for her to jump out there and say, dude did something like this to me, and with the whole emotional production and be bold like that, and if it turned out this crop report is what it's looking like, oh, it's gonna be rough. It's gonna be rough out here.
But you know who's still gonna support her? Black women and homosexuals.
They gonna Jussie Smollett that bitch. They gonna be like she's a victim.
Hey, I think the whole thing is it's gonna come out that our homegirl popped her. Period.
Damn.
Allegedly. Allegedly. It wasn't Tory Lanez, man. It was a whole altercation about, them fucking that nigga. It was two homegirls fucking the same nigga, and they got into it, and it went bad.
That's crazy.
On top of the Kardashian bitch trying to get up in the trio. So it Yeah, it was a lot of about a day. The day going bad.
He was catching heat from all kind of motherfuckers. Motherfuckers was like, "Fuck Tory Lane, man. Oh, I'm gonna fuck him up when I see him and all that shit. He don't need to be in the music business. Go back to Canada." I mean, I heard all kind of shit. Nigga,
No. Then I'm a lame nigga because I was like, nigga, no nigga ever shoot a bitch. Period. So I was one of them niggas. You could go back to my podcast when that shit happened. I was like, yo, that's some foul shit. But
right.
this when the news came out.
That's what I'm saying. That nigga could have.
And niggas was talking about Shorty, like talking about how small he is compared to Megan. Like niggas, like she put hands on the nigga and he had to shoot her. So that was my joke. Like this nigga she put hands and feet on that nigga. Big ass gorilla monster chick put hands and feet on the nigga, man. You gotta grab a pistol. So I was joking about this shit on my shit, but I was there. I ain't gonna lie. I can't act like I was a nigga like, hey, nah, I didn't do that. I did it.
I wasn't either. I was like, that nigga foul if he shot her.
Okay, cool. Bingo. So we can't act like we brand new on this motherfucker, bro.
No, but I'm saying, what if it was a nigga around at that time that was like, yeah, okay, when that nigga come out his little concert, I'm gonna sock him in his head. You know what I'm talking about? Like he
right, really trying to do a demo tape on that nigga.
And now, fucking a whole year later, we find out her friend that shot the bitch in the foot or some stupid shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, y'all done slandered this nigga name, man. I hope he can sue her ass.
Somebody said Medea the Stallion, man. The committee in the building, man. Y'all ain't playing, man. Fuck y'all. This nigga said Medea the Stallion. I ain't fucking with y'all tonight, man. Hey, but at the end of the day, man, like Cam said, man, like they paint a picture against black men. You know what I mean? Period. At the end of the day, bro, more of the story, man. Like when do we get like even with child support, like black women get to do what the fuck they want. Child support is not in our interest. Like we can't do nothing. We can't even get the time to pick our kid up. The woman is in control of everything, no matter her conditions, no matter her financial conditions. Even if the male financial conditions is better, she could be in the dead projects, can't pay her rent. She get to say so. Right. Like my kid is living in fucked up situations. They could come to my house. Like, let me get you feel me? Nah, the woman get it. Like, yo, so it's not in our
because there's no bloodshed. It can't be changed without bloodshed.
What the fuck are you talking about? Who gonna shed? Who gonna shed blood with child support, my nigga? Like, what the fuck are you talking about? And this nigga went to his whole. You know this. This nigga's a whole Inglewood blood, so he had to just throw his hood up. Yeah, that was a commercial. Yeah, that was a commercial break. Bloodshed, blood.
No, this is all I'm saying.
One blood.
You can't have change in bloodshed.
Yeah, that's true. He just saying he don't know how that.
What the fuck that got to do with child support?
Because if a lot of people that were awarded that came up missing, maybe a lot of people wouldn't file anymore. Like, no, I don't think I'm gonna do that.
I thought you go back.
Okay.
Like bloodshed. You talking about the menstrual cycle? You got to take your child while she on her period.
No. But this is what I'm saying. If enough people that get rewarded that weren't seen anymore, other people wouldn't go for it. For example, if 90% of all the planes were starting to crash, less people will start getting on planes.
You talking some cartel?
See what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. I'm gonna leave it there.
Gucci like if a horse head show up in your bed. No motherfucking papers on me.
You don't see the divorce rate high in the Middle East, do you?
Them bitches get beheaded. No, them bitches get beheaded. Them bitches get hung, nigga. Like the slavery days, nigga. Allegedly. Them bitches buried next to a camel in the desert, nigga. Good luck. Right.
Exactly.
Allegedly. But look. Ghost boy, you crazy than motherfucker, babe.
I'm serious as a mother.
Check this out. Cam, did you go to the last FARRAKAN speech in Chicago?
No, I didn't make it in person, but yeah, I was tuned in on via live webcast because there wasn't a lot of people there. So because of the COVID, like
the Swan song.
Yeah,
it was only select few able to be in the building.
Yeah, because we didn't book out no convention or nothing because of the pandemic. Still, we don't want to be responsible for nobody getting sick or whatever.
What?
How you feel about it?
I love it. That's my sensei, that's my leader, teacher, guide, my spiritual father, the real Godfather, what I'm saying, of our time. And Swan song means, a final song before death, like the fat lady singing. So a lot of people thought the Swan song was talking about him, like the minister said he finna retire. He was saying, no, it's y'all's Swan song. Because I've been singing, for 60 years for us to wake up and clean up and get together and love each other and really be independent and be a unit and exodus away from the slave masters and all of that and build your own promised land. But y'all don't want to do it. Y'all want to hold on to your weaknesses and your vices and your crimes and your sins and all of that. I'm not your judge, but it's my job to warn you about what's about to happen. And like I said, it's the Swan song, meaning, I'm about to be taken off the scene. Don't think I'm gonna be dead, but it's gonna look like I'm dead or whatever. But when I'm taken off the scene, all hell gonna break loose and chastisement gonna hit us. You know what I'm saying? Because we ain't clean up.
So that was the last speech. That was his last speech.
Pretty much.
For Savior's Day, I think. Yeah, I think that's it.
Yeah, that was the last one. This was like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah. Wow, bro. He done gave us so much knowledge and so much just unity. You know what I mean? Like far as like I don't see, we don't have no black leaders. You can't go to Instagram, you can't go to YouTube and get your black leader.
Nah. And right now at this point we don't need one. Like he said himself, like he represents the last of that. We supposed to have outgrown and learn from the example of all our leaders up until this point. Now we supposed to be the leaders. We supposed to take their example and be the moral, example. We ain't supposed to be twerking and sticking our tongue out and shooting niggas and all that. Once we done had all these beautiful black men and women that taught us and gave their life for unity and love for us not to be doing that, and then we doing it even more. So, ass has got to be whooped at this point by God, by the universe, or whatever you want to call it.
So nobody like even like Farrakhan's sons like I be seeing like that be like right on the side. Nobody like that.
Mustafa.
Yeah, it's not no individual. It's a council. It's a council. We got a council. It's like any nation. So it's not no dictatorship. So it's already been a council. The nation had been ran according to a council. So it's just under the supervision of the guy, our Godfather, which is Farrakan. But he done already set everything in place, and that's how it been running.
Hey, you know one thing about Farrakhan too. I gotta say this too. My grandmother, she's still alive. You know what I'm saying? She like 85, and bro, my grandma is one of the Sunday morning diehard Christian go to church. Jesus loves grandma, Jesus Christ, grandma, church, grandma, Bible, grandma. But my grandmother, bro, out of everybody like Al Sharpton, Jesse Jackson, and all that motherfuckers that you would think that she would be like gravitate to, bro, she got videotapes of the minister at her house. It used to trip me out. I used to go over my grandma's house and she had a VH1 videotape playing and just Farrakhan just speaking. And I used to be like, Grandma, I thought you was such a. She was like, yeah, I believe in Jesus and all that, but this man right here, he be telling us what he be telling people what they need to be. Them preachers ain't tell out, and that shit's always stuck out in my brain, bro. Just like my grandma follow Farrakhan, but she's like a super church lady, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so I'm just asking you, Cam, if that's Farrakhan last speech, where's it gonna be for like the common person like my grandma that who don't go to the mosque and don't go to Juma on Friday, or where's she gonna get that info from?
On NOI.org, like every
To what?
NOI, Nation of Islam, NOI.org.
Oh, okay.
So we still have a regular webcast or whatever, you know what I'm saying, from Chicago. So, and the minister still be sending instructions and sending subject and topics or whatever, but it's not needed. He don't need we don't need speeches.
We need action. We need action, man. We need action, man. And speaking of action, man, since we talking about the minister, man, I kind of went was kind of bagging on my homeboy JT the Bigger Figure, man, and he's really tapped in, man. And he was supposed to send me a prayer rug for like a year. So no, I'm gonna keep it a buck. He just sent it. He just sent the prayer rug. You know what I mean? Literally, I just got this prayer rug from Jay. I ain't gonna put all the info on there, but this is from JT the Bigger Figure, man. He sent this from Atlanta. So he was in Atlanta when he did this. You know what I mean? He's out there in Atlanta. He sent me my prayer rug, my nigga, period. So, you know what I mean? Shout out to JT the Bigger Figure. I've been asked for my prayer rug. I've been trying to convert, trying to salat the whole shit. You know what I mean? Period. So let me get Gooch back up in here, man. But I salute the JT the Bigger Figure, man, for shooting my prayer rug. Even though I already had one, man. Shout out to Shaniqua. Shout out to my sister. But I got one that I could take on the road. You know what I mean? You need one you could take on the road with you and one at home. You feel me?
Right.
Definitely.
And for those that don't know, when we saying salat and Islam and all of that, Islam is just the nature. It's not a religion for black people. Islam is just the nature, the lifestyle of the original black man and woman, which is the nature of righteousness and wisdom and high civilization, and the struggle, the natural struggle of the forces of good against evil. And our people is the ones who are oracles and seers and prophets, and we the ones that wrote the holy scriptures. We wrote the tablets, you know what I'm saying, the writings on the wall, all of the ancient spiritual, scripts or whatever was written by us, our people. So Islam and Quran and all of that is just a handbook about the principles of the original man and woman's nature and example forms or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But it's not a religion for us. It's our lifestyle. It's just like white people they don't necessarily have the rhythm when they little or whatever. They need a book to teach them how to dance. They need some dance move videotapes or something like that. That's all the Quran is. No. That's all the scriptures are. It's the original people who put our nature in a book and gave it to other races so they can learn how to be like we are naturally. So that's all Islam is. So don't think it's an Arab religion. No, the original Arabs is black. The Asians is black. The original Australians is black. The original people of every continent is black. So don't let nobody fool you. White Arabs hijacked it. You know what I'm saying? White people hijacked everything. You know what I'm saying? But the original form of all of this Bible, Quran, everything, Torah is black people.
You got to talk about the Buddha too with the dreadlocks.
Yeah, Black Buddha, everybody, anything original is us. The original people, the original Japanese, Chinese, Indian. We are the original people of every part of the planet.
Sorry about that. Hate to bust your bubble. Hate to bust your bubble, other people, but we love y'all too. You know what I mean?
We got to, because we made you. We're your mothers and fathers. Why wouldn't we love what we made? All people came from black. Black can produce all colors. No other colors can produce black. So that obviously is telling you genetically, mathematically, scientifically that we are original. We're the first.
Say that again. Can a Chinese and a Chinese person produce an all black child?
No.
Can a Mexican and a Mexican person produce an all black, like my color child?
No.
Can a motherfucking German and a Russian produce an all black child the color of me?
Absolutely not.
No.
But we can produce a light-skinned albino child with green eyes, blue eyes, red hair, stringy hair, nappy hair, all the above, right?
Yep. We can produce our
Can a
extreme
can a
polar
girl from the
opposite,
east
and
side
we can
that
produce
eats fried
every
chicken
color you
produce her own ponytail?
This nigga Goose stupid.
What
What'd you
you
say?
said? What you said?
Can a black girl from the east side that grew up on Church's Chicken produce her own ponytail?
Ladies and gentlemen, Gooch the Great. Gooch the Great. Only Gooch could make
Can
that
a
type of
sister
connection.
from Tupelo, Mississippi produce her own edges?
Oh man.
Oh man, hey man. I know I fuck around. Look, man, I love you. Hey, you know what? And I'm gonna say this, man, because black men don't do enough of this. This, man, I love you. I respect you, Cam. I love you and respect you.
Love you too, bro.
Hey, man, and that's what we need to start doing, telling each other we love them, man.
Yep.
So anybody that's in the chat now, start showing respect to our people. Tell them you love them. Tell them you respect them. That's very important. We all we got, man. And
we all we got, and we all we need. I'm black, so I have to say I love black first, but I love my black, my brown, my red, my yellow, and my white that want to be right. If you want to be right and you practicing right, I love you. I got love for you. You're not my enemy. Because you got people that's darker than you, that's pure devils, pure Satans, because they choose to be. So we ain't tripping off color like that. I got to rock with my natural woman. I love the black woman.
Right.
I don't know nothing about heaven being after you die and pie in the sky. The only heaven I know is in a black woman. That's gonna produce all of the beautiful children that you want in your life, the peace, the love, the beauty. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, women like to go have scenery and chandeliers and pretty walls, and you know what I'm saying, go look at beachfront property and all of that. Black men just want to look at pretty women. We don't care about all that scenery shit. We just like that.
Facts.
Y'all are our heaven.
So look, speaking of our heaven, let's go on the topic of the night. Before we get up out of here, man, you gentlemen did an excellent job tonight, man. We got history, man. Dope ass history, man. I learned a lot tonight, man. I didn't know half the shit that y'all talked about, man. Thank both you brothers, man. Let's talk about the subject tonight, the back door, man. So Instagram thotty, since we talking about black women, right? Lured a dude in, you know what I mean, to her apartment on a date, Instagram date. They first link up, whatever. Invite him to the crib. He gets held for ransom, and they're on FaceTime with this dude's family or whatever, asking for ransom money. They torture the nigga, throw him in the bathtub, put fire on the nigga, like torturing. I'm talking about flaming the nigga in the bathtub, take him out the bathtub, put him out, throw him back, like just torturing the nigga about this money. You know what I mean? So now that we talking about black queens and y'all are soul and we love y'all, how do you feel about the women that on some fuck shit? That's like this new era of bitches. You know what I mean? This new era of the bitches that's like more gangster than the niggas. You know what I mean? Like these bitches is like doing.
Years talk together.
I'm just talking about, like, you just had the boy get tortured. You know what I mean? Got set on fire and shit, held for ransom, trying to fuck with an Instagram thought. And you also got Instagram thoughts getting killed by people too. They lure them in and the man that killed them too. So it's both sides of the map. You dig?
Me personally, I don't even see the color in this, cause a Mexican bitch, a Chinese bitch, do the same motherfucking shady ass shit. You know what I'm saying? And so I ain't gonna just say it's the sisters that's doing that shit and all that kind of shit, but it's the evil, bro. It's the evil that this society is with this motherfucking internet game. Is crazy. It's like the drill shit. It's like you said. It's like motherfucker say he gonna do this. Hey, motherfucker, he gonna show up on your Instagram and shit. Pop Smoke got smoke. You know what I'm saying? From Instagram type shit. So it's like. I'm like, man, motherfuckers just got to be a little more cautious and careful with what they trying to do and what they doing, what they set themselves up for. You know what I'm saying? But as far as a race of bitches doing some shit, shit, any bitch would do that shit, man. You know what I'm saying?
Now it ain't gotta be black. Any bitch will do that. Say it again.
I say any bitch would do that shit, bro. Like you just better watch yourself. You just better, you know what I'm saying? Shit. I don't know, man.
I'm not concerned about no other female. I don't deal with no other females. You know what I'm saying? So I don't make myself available or vulnerable to no other females. All I'm concerned about is mine, the black women, and unfortunately, we the only ones suffer the unique trauma of slavery and torture and rape and castration and selling our children off and dehumanizing us and working us to death from baby to old age. So only the black women of America have been through that. So that's a unique trauma that, you know, you got to expect some demons and some trauma and some bullshit potential. So where there's no decent women, it ain't gonna be no decent men. That's why, you know, this generation is drilled music, killing each other, thotting each other, because most of them is raised by single mothers that didn't have no father in the house, didn't have no natural balance and no natural authority or structure or Adam that can check Eve. That's what the man is supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? The man is the older sibling. He's the older, the gender that's older than his little sister. So if he's he's supposed to protect his little sister. But if the serpent could get up next to Eve and get in her head and like, you ain't got to be under him, you ain't got to follow his authority. You know what I'm saying? They trying to keep something from you. You equal with him, and that's what a lot of Christians say. That's what Lucifer fell from heaven from, because he was trying to be equal with the man, with God, with his authority. So if the enemy can gas you up with this feminism, gas our sisters up, then they're going to become our enemies, and they're going to be doing this type of stuff because they carrying the mark of the beast. The mark of the beast hates the black male. So if they can put they mark their mentality in our women head, they're going to hate their men, and they're going to do shit like that. If they can put that mark of the beast in our head, we're going to be blooding and cripping and vice lord and folk GD. And you know what I'm saying? We're going to be, so that's what we're doing. And the solution to that is conversations like this. We ain't got to be rich and we ain't got to have billions or nothing like that. All we got to do is stand up and tell some manhood, black manhood truth like we doing. So I salute my bro, you know what I'm saying?
Off top. Let me land one more time before everybody leave, man. You know what I mean? Rest in peace to Young Thug baby mama, man. But she was killed by a black dude over a bowling ball, my nigga. And that dude waited 30 minutes outside the bowling alley for her to come out to kill her. Like, a black dude killed a woman.
Calm yourself down in 30 minutes and be like, man, you had that much malice in your heart to sit there for 30 minutes waiting to pop somebody. You got a problem.
You could have slapped her and dipped.
He got a problem. He had a problem.
Like, to shoot a woman, my nigga, you could have just spit in her face or something, like some other disrespectful than shooting and killing somebody. Like, that's some wild shit for a dude.
It wasn't just a spark, like bam, oh, this bitch hit me and I accidentally killed her or shoot her back just because I'm mad right there. He waited.
It was an argument. It wasn't no phone. Like, she didn't hit him or nothing. It was an argument over a bowling ball. He left and waited and killed her.
Yeah, he got a mental problem. He had a mental problem. He was sick. He was gonna come across somebody and do the same thing to somebody. Okay.
Right.
That same night. That's crazy, man.
Wow.
Man, rest in peace. I know, man, condolences to Young Thug and his family, man. Like, goddamn, like that's one of his baby mothers, man, to go through some shit like that at the bowling alley, just being chilled. Like, what do you ain't hanging out in the neighborhood, or you don't expect, like, this is a bowling alley. You chilling with some family where you could chill with the family at, your kids and shit. Imagine if she had the kids with her. Like, come on, man. Like, these new niggas, I don't know. Like, we could talk all the positive talk we want, but it's I'm telling you, I witnessed it last night. These little niggas is on some whole other shit, man. Period. And I'm just trying to keep my son level. You know what I mean? Period. That's all I'm trying to do. All you could do, the best you could do is keep your kids leveled and tell them the game that we giving them. As far as what's going down, social media and shit was pumping. Like you said, the COINTELPRO, it's working, man. all that fucking what this shit called what that shit called, man? The when they was talking about it would be woman against daughter, man against son. What's that? No, not the Bible.
Willie Lynch.
Willie Lynch. That Willie Lynch shit is in full fucking effect. I read about that shit in the 80s when I was like pro-black. Yeah. I'm like, that'll never happen. We pro-black, we unified. That'll never fucking happen. I'm brand Nubian out. I'm, you know what I mean, ex-clanned out and shit. Your poor righteous teachers, the whole shit. That'll never happen. Public enemy, that will never happen. Fast forward to right now. It's going down. Cam, how do you feel, my nigga? Is it Willie Lynch?
Yeah, it's definitely Willie Lynch, but it's the Bible too. That's why I said it. Just, you know, when you see all this stuff that we wrote this, and I'm not talking about no religion, spooky religion. This is something that wise, intelligent black oracles and seers and prophets wrote down. We seen that this was going to be happening. So if we seen the problem, we also seen the solution. I'm not saying go be a Christian or go be a Muslim, but it ain't gonna hurt you to study the principles. That's a wartime book. That's a military strategy book if you know what you're looking at. You ain't got to believe in no prophets and say no prayers to this and that. Look at the military strategy. Look at what they said they was gonna do to black people after 400 years. We're gonna kill the males and spare the females. We're gonna turn the women against the men and all that. We wrote that. We seen that. We wrote that. So if you don't read the Bible or the Quran for no other reason, read it like a war book. Niggas like Art of War, Sun Tzu, and 48 Laws of Power and all that. Read that Bible and that Quran for that reason. You ain't got to get into the religion part, but once you see what was in there, then you know what's coming and you know what to do about it.
And I think, man, it is in the Quran. Do they got revelations in Quran?
It's not called revelation, but it's all of it is prophecy. All of it is telling you what's going to happen.
Man, I done read the Bible 1,000 times because when you go to jail, it come with the Bible. It's in your cell. So boom, I read that from front to back. And that back was the most interesting because it relates to what's going down right now. Exactly. You don't think that last chapter in the New Testament is real? Yeah. They talking about the fall of Babylon. What is Babylon right now?
It's America.
America, my nigga. They talking about the merchants. Everybody would go against America. What is Russia, China, and everybody coming together? What are they doing?
Yeah. They say
they want to see it.
The eagle, the carcass, where you see the eagles gathered with the symbol of America is the eagle. This is the Babylon. This is the mystery Babylon. This is the Egypt that Pharaoh and his people enslaved the children of Israel for 400 years in. We the Hebrews. This is all talking about us.
Wow. See, look at that. Look at that. Look at that, bro.
And it's
you know how to read it. It's talking about you. It ain't talking about no spooks or no 4,000 years ago and what you're
talking about right now.
It's talking about us right here, right now.
And one thing, Yuck, you had said, you know, about the heaven and stuff right now, like that was one of my, like, I've been living in the Dominican Republic for over a year now, you know what I'm saying? But that was one thing, like I had this little thing with myself. This, you know, sometimes you go off to yourself and do the thing with yourself, you know what I'm saying? Be it praying or be it meditation.
The spiritual thing, yeah, definitely.
And it was like, bro, America and me just wasn't, it don't work no more. Just, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I feel so, I felt like I don't want to just be like, man, just miserable and die off something and just, then I just die. Like, what the fuck was I, you know what I'm saying? And man, here I feel like I'm in heaven, bro. Like
you comfortable. You ain't gotta worry about a nigga about to shoot you, a nigga about to backdoor you, like a bitch trying to set you up and torture you. Like what happened to the gentleman in New York? Like
the weather's good. I eat healthy. Everything is just, man, my mind. I can think in the morning. I can think at night. It's different, man. That nature too, man. You always gonna see my elbows. I don't even wear a long sleeve shirt no more.
You can put numbers. Don't get mad.
And everybody beautiful, bro. If the women, everybody beautiful, man. Just people is beautiful. You ever live somewhere where everybody speak to you? Man, I lived in LA all my life, and I had a neighbor on my block that I don't even know that motherfucking name. You know what I'm saying?
I live in a corner sack and I don't know all my name. I know the nigga like next to me and across the street from me. I got a whole corner sack full of niggas. We walk out and push our trash out every fucking Sunday. Don't say shit to me.
Wow. Just everybody smile. I don't care what kind of bad day they going through and whatever. When they see you, that frown break into a smile, bro. Shit different, man. It's fucking real comfortable like living here, man. I advise anybody got a passport, come visit your boy, come pull up on me. And I can show you other shit, bro. Some like beautiful sunsets and all kind of shit. Like just regular life living shit, bro. This is different. You know what I'm saying?
We coming, brother. You know I'm coming.
Yeah, you and Smackwater, pull up on me. Cake ass nigga.
Pull up on you.
Hey man, we had a dope ass night, man. It's been long as shit. I ain't trying to hold everybody up all night, man. We been landing on all types of airstrips tonight. No Frank Ocean. You know what I mean?
Let everybody, Cam, tell everybody where they can reach you, brother.
Y'all can see my little tags on the side of me, West Coast Cam on everything, and then on YouTube, West Coast Cam and Black Husband Gang. We talk about that on another episode because that's the hood I'm pushing now. It's husbandhood, fatherhood, brotherhood. The next level of life that we supposed to be on. So ain't nothing like family. I don't care how much money you got, how much fame you got. If you ain't got no family member that you love, you ain't got a woman, you ain't got a child or whatever, somebody that you love, you broke as a joke.
Man.
Hey, say that again, my nigga, man. It's about that foundation, man. Every strong black man got a real black woman behind him. That's that backbone and a family. You dig? And something to live for, man. So what he said is straight game. Straight
Diz,
up.
where can they find you, Diz?
I'm Dismos everything. Dismos on Instagram. Wednesday and Thursdays, I go live with King Tech TV at 8 o'clock. Yup, we're going to do that.
Yeah, we got to get it.
Damn, I need you over there too on that month. You know what I'm saying? Over there, drop a jewel and shit. You know what I'm saying? Gooch, you know you can pull up anytime type shit.
Thank you, brother.
Hey, without the red headphones.
Right.
I'm fucking with y'all.
Everybody, I'm Gooch the Great. The best thing that happened to a woman since the straightening comb. And all you know, good bitches, if nobody ever told you were beautiful, I'm not gonna break the record.
Gooch, that's Gooch. My shit on Spotify. Dismos everything. DISMOST.
And then one more, man, Dismos, you gotta let them know the final group with you, Miss Toy, and Mr. 10. You know what I mean? Like, let them know the legendary group that you.
I'm a full-fledged member of the Microphone Mafia. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you ain't gonna say that.
What? Say what?
What with Miss Toy in there?
Miss Toy, she was in Microphone Mafia.
Oh, okay, cool. All right, for sure.
Miss Toy, Mr. 10, Eileen, fucking Deadly Threat. Threat was with us, you know what I'm saying? We was all under Bobcat wing, you know what I'm saying?
On top, man.
LQ, me, Eileen, Microphone Mafia, bro.
Microphone Mafia, my nigga. Shout out Miss Toy. That's how she did that song with Ice Cube. Nefertiti was in the mob?
Nefertiti was in the mob. K-Born.
Oh.
You remember K-Born? K-Born? Gucci. K-Born was signed to Mike Tyson at one time, I think.
I know.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's history. Microphone Mafia legends, my nigga. Cam. Yo, man, thank both of you brothers, man. Goose the Great.
Yeah.
If your hair don't get straight, we straight, nigga. Hey, let's deactivate, man.
Oh, but hold on. We got to deactivate, brother.
Everybody deactivate, man. Put your shots up, man. Yada. Cam, put your water up.
Cam doesn't drink. Drink some alkaline water, Cam.
Yeah, drink your water, nigga. One the Twins deactivate, man. Salute to everybody in the chat room. Another night with the One the Twins deactivate. We out this motherfucker. Goose Gate, Cam, nigga. The motherfucking everybody in this motherfucker, man. Diz, everybody. Goose the motherfucking Great, man. Yucky, man. We out this bitch. Good night, Dynamite. Yada.
Take it out.